So, last time when we played this, we did some mischief. So we were doing a quest for Mephala, who I'm fairly sure is one of the Daedra, one of the elder deities that oversees the events of the Elder Scrolls universe, and I think Mephala is one of the evil ones. We took on a quest for an evil Satan demon lady. They call her the web spinner. Not literally, which is to say that she's like a spider, but weaving the web of lies and deceit amongst those around her. She had us infiltrate this village, which up until now, up until us entering, was harmonious and had Nords and Dunmer working together in perfect harmony. However, she had us explicitly upset that balance, but for reasons that she was unwilling to share with us. So we didn't kill these people. Well, that's not true. We did kill this guy. We killed that guy, and then we killed the Dunmer leader, and then we blamed them on each other. So the two previously harmonious factions fought each other. Clearly, the Dunmer won. So now we're gonna go report our activities back to Mephala. Now, one of the Dunmer did get got over here. But yes, but it was a strange situation where here's this harmonious village. Everything's been great for so long. The leadership is respected. Everything's great. So we had to kill the two leaders and plant evidence so that each side would blame each other, and specifically like rupture this happy plain village.
The Ulfgars are all dead. Whatever possessed them to attack us like that?
So he thinks that yes, they attacked us, and of course the Nords thought that the Dunmer had attacked them. So we need to go report our findings. And I remember last time, near the end of the stream, I was heading this way to report our findings, but the game crashed. And it was late enough where I was like, we'll just pick it up next time. In fact, I think there was like a bear down here. Yep, there's a bear fighting a warg. Actually, well, now they're just chilling, but for a little bit it looked like they were fighting each other. Yeah, where's before you left, yeah. I had a feeling. I had a feeling that things probably weren't gonna suddenly get better. Let's go ahead and fight this guy. The warg, or I don't know if that's actually a warg, but that guy probably won't be too much trouble. And the bear thankfully can't reach us, so we can take him out. Don't have enough magicka. Let's get close then. FMLA. Oh, really? Wait, hold on. I'll confess, I'm not sure oh, wait. Do I know what FMLA stands for? I don't know if I do, actually. Confession time. It's a boar, not a warg. Okay. Well, regardless, not that scary, but they dropped the boar meats. But the reason there was a bear here, or not so much the reason it was here, but the reason I remember it, is because, let's see if that corpse is still there. There was evidence that the bear had fought somebody. But there was a path, I think. Yeah, it was down this way. Oh, different bear. Oh god, look at that. Oh, the animation was kind of weird for a second there. You guys no idea what he's doing. Yeah, it sounds like the whole situation is just a hot mess, Black Magics. It sounds like the kind of thing that leadership needs like a restructuring or something. Like there needs to be something from like the top down that needs to be redone, because yeah, it's like sometimes, you know, with situations like that, things are just not worth trying to salvage. I am getting my little hobbit booty kicked. What a freaking dodge. You see that shit? Gotta be careful because I don't have much health, and I'm trying to get my magicka back. There we go, so I can do that. So yes. Yeah, the brown bear, and watch as they tumble around. The physics in this game, man, it's a good time. But yes, I remember this now. There was another corpse back this way, which indicates to me that somehow another one of the Dunmer family members, whatever the name of this lad is, the Uvani family members, somehow made it out this way from all the way over here, and didn't get killed by the Nords or anything. He just fought a bear and lost, clearly. Although he had a very good sword, or a dagger, really. I need to make some room, though. Yeah, you're a hacker now, which is awesome, yeah. That's no, I remember you saying that, yeah, that was a a line of a career path that you wanted to pursue black magic. So no, it sounds like it's an upgrade for you like in every way possible, and that's honestly for the best. Glad you're not having to deal with the crap at that old place, because yeah, it sounded very unpleasant. Definitely deserve better. That kind of crap can be so frustrating. Let's see, are there any extra things here that I can get rid of? No, there are not. The alchemical tools have to stay. So we need to drop... I guess I can just drop some of these things. Yeah, let's drop one of these. In fact, I'll drink one just for funsies. What if I willpower? Nah, those are just okay. Let's drop a bunch of these. Boop. I'll grab his key and his gold, I suppose. I mean, I'm not going to say no. Free gold. I guess for that matter... Is there anything in those houses I should explore? It's probably not worth it, honestly. I think we've pretty much seen all there is to see with those lads. So we need to turn in this quest at Mephal's Shrine. We could fast travel, but I don't know. I'm kind of a fan of often in short distances like this. I'm gonna save because, yeah, this is where the game crashed on us last time, which I would rather try to avoid if possible. Black Magic, do you have any stream plans for this week? So obviously, I know the week of Missouri GameCon was busy. Black Magic's I know was involved with getting things set up. I think Black Magic was involved in on the production side of things, with the technical side of things, getting things set up. Family admit. Oh, I got you. So yeah, your old manager. Right. So he was trying to pull a fast one on you. Yeah, that's some bullshit. Yeah, no, I'm glad Black Magic's that you're out of that situation, because that sounds very fucky. No, I kind of wasn't really paying attention to where I was going, but I just stumbled upon this. Anga. No, this sounds familiar because I think we saw this place was sealed. Yeah, this is familiar to me. For medical, right, exactly. Can't be punished for it, right, exactly. So you'd requested leave, right? Yes, for the hospital stuff, right? Yeah, exactly. No, I 100% in agreement, dude. I'm glad that you had the knowledge and like the wherewithal to stand up for yourself and to challenge that, because yeah, that is some grade A levels of bullshit. So I'm glad for you, man. I'm glad that it's all better now. I'm so glad, because I'm sure that was that was already a messy situation, and this fucking dickhead making things worse by scrutinizing your fully justified time off is just, it's like, dude, what did he think was going to happen? Did he think that kind of bullshit attitude was going to make the situation better, or was going to work out for him? God, that's absurd. So it sounds like it's just better for everybody involved, or at least for you, and hopefully it will make things better eventually for that team once the super higher ups realize management is fucking everything over, and they restructure the whole damn team or something. So it sounds like they got some issues, some deep-rooted issues. Also, I'm noticing that this is a tricky one, because the one entrance is sealed and we can't sneak underneath it. This is just how it is. So I think this is what we found last time. There's this giant block here, and there's no other entrances to speak of. In fact, if I check on the map, there's no doors, unless there's something elsewhere, unless there's like an underground entrance elsewhere, maybe further down the hill. Ouch. Maybe like from somewhere further away. Hard to say. I'm not gonna spend too much time looking for it, but methinks that there is a way in. We just haven't found it yet. Oh, and a wolfie. That is the wrong spell. Helps if I land my shots. There we go. Not in town though. I know you said you were you did some traveling to Kentucky. So yeah, I figured if you're still doing some traveling, it's understandable. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm not gonna wring my hands over this dungeon with no known entrance. We could always come back and look elsewhere. It's also possible it could be tied to a quest. Taking a lot of fall damage. Oh, there's a black bear who has definitely seen me. Seems like black bears are not as scary as brown bears. Okay, here. Maybe if you sit perfectly still. Oh, no, I gotta wait for my man to get back. Oh, he can almost reach me. Okay, now he can reach me. There we go. Oh my god. The way his mouth was open. Oh my god. Look at look at his gaping maw. My goodness. Terrifying. Yeah, he's like he's surprised. Can I pick up and move it? There we go. Yeah. I feel like a puppeteer right now. So we're heading to Mafala's shrine. I don't expect there to be other quests that she would give us. I think that was pretty much just a one and done. But having us do ethically dubious quests for most likely evil Daedra is something that does mix it up a bit. You know, sometimes it's good to be not always a goody two shoes in games like this. And of course, you can over time, if you do enough illicit shit, you can build up infamy. Right now, fame is the positive one, obviously, the happy one. So our infamy is great. Which to say it's 0. But I imagine if we do more of these kinds of quests, it might build it up. Unless infamy is more for illegal acts. Because technically what we did, we never got caught. So we never got, fined or anything. Yeah, that's a fair point too, Black Magic. Because sometimes those kinds of situations are not, it's nothing personal. Sometimes when it comes to, a shitty management situation, sometimes it's because he or she is getting pressure from the top, sometimes because they don't have the resources, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, when it becomes more personal like that, that's where lines need to be drawn. Because he didn't have to be a dick like that, right? Like, he could have chosen to handle that better. It's like, on the one hand, it's like, yeah, I get it. It's like, you were clearly a key resource for him, for his team, and you being gone, I'm sure, put pressure, but that was not the way for him to handle that, and he needs to. I hope now he understands that.
You better have the right offering.
Now, curiously enough, oh, maybe I need to talk to the statue itself.
Well
there we go.
Little web spinner. Is there a prettier sight than friends at war? Take pleasure in the strife you have caused, mortal. Savor the divine essence of a well-spun plot. And here's a little needle to help you stitch your own tangled tapestries.
Ebony blade. Wow, ebony blade. So ebony, I think, is probably, I don't know, 1 or 2 steps above glass. So glass is very good, but ebony is probably better. Yeah, it is. And it's one-handed, and it absorbs health and silences on strike. That's pretty extraordinary. I mean, I love the claymore, or claymores in general. I love how cool glass looks, but this is better in every way possible. And it's one-handed, so we get to use our shield, which is nice too. I'm gonna miss the claymore, and I really don't have any justification for trying to carry it with me, or like trying to sell it because it's too heavy. Maybe eventually we can find an ebony claymore. But yeah, the glass claymore. Yeah, glass is so cool in this game. I mean, in all the Elder Scrolls games, I always liked how glass looks. Okay, we'll have that be our peace offering to Mafala. Got a cool, it's like a katana. Very cool. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, that's pretty nice. But man, I love the claymores, man, especially the glass ones. That's so sick. Talking statue, that's right. Talking statues of multi-handed web spinning, I think dudes. I think Mafala might be a dude actually. And it's devoted followers.
Greetings, favorite of the web spinner champion.
Favorite of the... That's right, because we successfully accomplished their quest.
May your blade show the way.
Greetings, favorite of the web spinner.
I think they all say
champion
the
of-
same thing, actually. Favorite of the
May your
web spinner. What's up,
blade
Funny
show
World?
the way.
Good to see you, bud. We're getting there. We are getting there. Although we've done a lot of side quests, but we got let's see, what level are we? 15? Yeah, level 15. Got a bunch of mithril and now mithril stuff and an ebony weapon, which is pretty cool. Still got quite a ways to go with the main quest. I keep getting distracted by side quests, but we're doing pretty well. In fact, let's see. The last thing I would have been to... Fort Empire, Fort Nico. I think what I might just do is I might go ahead and warp to the Imperial City, because I think everything else that we've done... I don't think there's anything else that I would want to go back for necessarily. So yeah, let's go ahead and warp. Alice Plaza. I'm trying to remember, is it the Market District? Market District, I think that's the one we want. A cool place that allows us to sell things easily. There's also some side quests we're going to follow up on while we're here. Side quests and main quests for that matter. Good job, NPCs. Doing a great job. Yep. Very good. Been busy. Totally understandable. Totally understandable, Funny World. Glad to see you, buddy. What's up, Dave? The nonsense spikes. It is arguably what's the word? Non-practical. Impractical. I would say that is correct. It is quite impractical. But that's the fun. Oh right, it's too late. It's too late, baby. Now it's too late, or rather, it's too early. Let's wait 3 hours. Business hours. Yeah, I always thought glass looked so cool. The ridiculous spikes look silly but awesome, and the green is very striking, and the armor too. I like how glass armor looks. Very, very sweet. The mithril helmet. Yeah, it's just it is a magic helmet, but it's clearly a standard helmet with just a magic enchantment on it. Very cool. Yeah, I like the soundtrack a lot.
It is good to see you again.
I am admittedly partial to Morrowind, but that's nostalgia speaking, obviously. I have a bunch of things to sell, by the way. That I need to turn in for a quest. In fact, I should probably go back and grab a bunch of things. This I have no need for, so sell it. I'm gonna just sell a bunch of crap that I was only hanging on to for monetary purposes. I don't think we need 3 one-handed swords. I think I'll get rid of one of these. Frost damage or drain magicka. Probably the frost damage one. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Because I mean, realistically, I don't even know if I need a backup weapon. The weapon we have is already kind of our backup because our primary damage dealer are spells. So we really don't need... I could probably get away with selling both of these. This I want to sell, but it's this person has a maximum of 800 gold. So that's the most I can get out of this. I think I can get more, so I'm going to hang on to that for a little bit. Now, let's sell this one. See other things to sell. Cheesemosa, it's good to see you, friend. Nymph of the Forest, Cheesemosa, you're always too kind. You're always too sweet. Thank you for your kind words. Gluttony of your voice box. No, it's okay, Cheesemosa. You were probably in Emma's chat when I said this earlier, how I had my follow-up appointment. And funny you mentioned my voice box, because I had somebody intimately inside of me early this afternoon, okay? Somebody was inside of me, and they were inside of my voice box. They were inside of my larynx. So, as sexy as that sounds, I mentioned earlier, it's called a laryngoscopy. So it was my ear, nose, and throat doctor. It was a follow-up from my surgery back in June. Called a laryngoscopy. They stick a teensy little noodle, a little wire, or not really a wire, but like a tube with a camera at the end of it. They stick a tube with a camera up your nose, and it goes down your throat. It's not pleasant, but it's a way for doctors to be able to inspect your throat, your voice box, your larynx, all the stuff inside there without having to slice you open, obviously. So go ahead and make sure that everything was healed up from the surgery. And he said that it was. He said it looked all good. And I feel like I sound back to normal, which is nice. So glad it's done. Glad it's done. And And if I do my job right, I'll probably never see him again. It's kind of a shame because he's very good. He's a really good doctor. So I feel like I had very good... I was in good hands. Fortify Magicka pants. Oh, right, because they're very expensive. I was like, why do I have these? Because I probably really wouldn't wear those, honestly. I had them so I could sell them. What's up, Ogasso? It's entrancing. Yeah, bud. Absolutely. Yeah, it is very soothing. And the battle music is not jarring. I mean, it's battle music, but it's not... I find that it is not, like, overly aggressive or, like... abrasive. I'm gonna get that repaired. Fortify Mercantile. I can't really see myself using that. I need to get a bunch of stuff repaired, obviously. Here's my old shield. I think I have a better shield now, don't I? My current shield. Shield of Storms. So yeah, we're gonna sell this one. It's actually not very valuable. I'm kind of surprised I hung on to it, but whatever. Maybe I didn't mean to. I'll keep the water walking. Fortify speed is good. Resist disease. Yeah, again, I can't see myself using it. It'd be one thing if I could wear clothing underneath my armor, but the game doesn't let me do that. That, of course, means that we are butt-ass naked underneath all this metal that we're wearing, which does not sound comfortable. That's right, Cheesemosa. It's for the better health. I mean... you know, sometimes you have to take priority. You have to consider priorities. What's more important? My voice and throat feeling and sounding good, or my dignity? And I didn't have much dignity to begin with, so it was an easy choice. Bring a Viper. Yeah, these are all very, like, fairly expensive items, so we want to find other buyers for them. That shield, the robe is actually pretty nice. I think I might hang on to that. So that could be quite useful. These things, not so much. Actually, I lied. I am gonna sell this. And I'll keep this one instead, because that is only a vest as opposed to a full robe. A robe would occupy Cuirass and Greaves, whereas a vest only occupies the Cuirass. Speaking of which, there's this one. Yeah, I can't really see a justification that where I would need this. Mercantile is nice, but is it nice enough, though? That the defense is not that good. Sell my old helmet. Sell one of these guys. Just one. Oh, I lied. Sell both of them, actually, because we have the expert one. Much better. Cold steel upon thy nip. That's correct, Funny World. That's correct. That's my fetish, curiously enough. So it turns out it's checking all the boxes. Every single last one. Bunch of cure paralysis potions, cure poison. That's fine. So we're going to sell a bunch of our potions and poisons that we made. We made several. Here's 13 damage health potions. Or poisons, rather. Much intelligence. Yes, these are just things we made really just for the heck of it, just to raise our alchemy stat. But as a result, we're also getting to sell them just because they make us money. Visibility and Chameleon are both very useful. Oh, is this going to be Cheesemosa? Hold up. Now, let me save. Let me save just because alt-tabbing sometimes crashes the game.
Please.
See what this is. Oh my god. Hold up. Incredible. Incredible. And you drew this, Cheesemosa? Because this is incredible. I mean, just in general, it's incredible. But also, it's very high quality. Thick bussy. Well, you know, I was talking about my throat earlier, and while I was sitting in my doctor's office, the ear, nose, and throat doctor's office, they had some, as a lot of doctors' offices do, they have diagrams in the wall of like various parts of human anatomy with like little like X-ray views of how things look. And they had some stuff for ears, some stuff for noses, and some stuff for throats. And I was looking at the diagrams for throats and the larynx, the way it kind of opens and closes. I'll just say this: I think I know why they call it a thrussy. So when I see the thick bussy, I thought to myself, well, yes, I had somebody inside of my thrussy earlier, and that was pretty sexy. So it was a good time. Thank you for sharing, Cheesemosa. This is Stupendous. And you drew it. That's wonderful. The peach is good. Oh yeah, in fact, yeah. Yeah, I can see in the bottom right that's got your signature. Very nice. Yeah. That's incredible, Chismosa. That's incredible. I had no idea you were such a talented artist. That is delightful. I would love to see any other things, any other artistic creations you might have to share. I love seeing this kind of stuff. Oh, the game did crash, by the way. Confirmed. Confirmed the game crashed. Not really shocking because it crashes at the drop of a hat, but that's okay. Relaunch. This is why we save early, save often. Got the little peach in the corner. Thank you for a nice egg in these trying times, Chismosa. Thank you, Funny World. We can thank Gracie, my fiance, for that. She designed it. Actually, she also gave me the physical design with my little sign here. So we have her to thank for the design for my logo, I guess you would call it. So then I took that logo and then put it into it used to be called Sony Vegas, now it's Magic's Vegas, I suppose. But I put it in Vegas and put a little transition around it, used the transparency around it to try to make it, you know, swoosh in and swoosh out. They call it a stinger transition.
It is good.
And it's pretty nice. I'm very happy with it. Take a shot. Yeah, everyone take a drink. Yeah, the rules are you gotta take a shot when I mention Morrowind and when the game crashes. Or maybe it's take a sip when I mention Morrowind. Take a shot when the game crashes. There are some streams that I have done of this game where if we were following those rules, we would all be dead. Because either I talked about Morrowind a bunch, or because the game crashed like 17 times. Okay, like 7 times. So yeah, I cannot legally recommend anybody follow these rules because they would be not particularly safe. I'm gonna probably sell most of these types of resistance potions. Cure disease. We don't really need these either. We have potions or spells for this, so I'm gonna sell all these. Oh wait, no, the poison I will hang on to. Restore health rather. Night Eye. Night Eye is nice. It's just I don't really know if it's really worth the. Nah, I think we get rid of these two. Warmth, resist frost, 20%. That's just okay. There's better. Here we go. That's much better. Resist fire and then fire shield. That's some good shit. I'm hanging on to that one. Just frost. That one's pretty good. Poison. Yeah, these were ones that I'd made. Although I don't know if I need 10 of them. Sell those two, and then I'm gonna sell all but 3 of them. Restore fatigue and shield is good. Restore fatigue and fire shield. That one's less good. I mean, I guess it's more valuable, but I find shield is just much better. I guess I'll hang on to it for now. Sell that one.
Good deal.
Restore health and fatigue and fire shield. Sure, that's fine, I guess. Restore intelligence. Get that out of here. Magicka's fine. Bunch of shield potions. Yeah, shield is very good. I'm a big fan. Maybe I shouldn't have sold that one, but oh well, that's okay. Strong poison of paralysis. I'm gonna sell it, but I'm surprised it's so expensive.
An excellent bargain.
Strong potion of healing. I don't know if I need 10 of these. I'm gonna sell 5. Health. Oh, it's because it's fortify health. That's why. I shake instead of a sip. That's still good enough. That's still good enough, Chismosa. I'll still take that. I'm going to sell that one. Fortify health is one of those effects where I always feel that it lulls me with a false sense of security because, of course, oh, it raises my max health. That's great. But then you get below your standard max health or your standard minimum health, and then that potion wears off. And then in this game, I don't know if you drop dead. In Morrowind, you would. If you drank a Fortify health potion and then you dropped below what your previous minimum health was, or rather just dropped below what would previously have left you at 0 before the potion's effects, that means when it wore off, your character would just double over and die. So I don't want to risk that chance. We have a lot of, well, I guess I do use these a lot. Let's do this. Sell that. Let's, maybe well, actually, no, yes, I will sell those. That's fine. We have other sorcery potions. Yeah, magicka potions. 100 points on self, 15 for 50. Ooh, that is pretty good actually. 51 seconds. That's pretty not bad. How's about this? Let's sell all but 5. Same thing as earlier. Fire salts, we need those for another side quest. Sell those. We found a lot of crap, man. We're having to sell a lot of stuff. Charm is good. Water breathing. We don't need a water breathing. We have spells and equipment for it. Yeah, we're gonna sell most of these probably. Corrode armor. Corrode armor is the kind of thing where it's interesting to use. It's interesting when an NPC uses it on us because it's a ginormous inconvenience. But for us to use it on an NPC doesn't really make sense because, like, we're either it's armor that we want or it's armor that we don't want, and we're gonna kill the NPC and just leave it. So, I feel like Disintegrate doesn't really make as much sense for the player character to have. I mean, you can get it if you want to, obviously, but I find that it's not as useful as just, you know, damage spells or something else. Something that's more gets the job done. Drain health. Yeah, drain health's just okay. Life detection. I'm pretty sure I already read that. Heroic touch. 3 is probably too many. Rally. Let's see. 50 versus 25. I guess I'll keep. Oh, it's on target. That's kind of cool. I don't think I need all these though. Let's sell these two.
You got a great deal there.
A great deal. Hey, what's up, Tian? They're pretty troll. That's right, exactly. Like, and that's the thing too, because the names are so similar. Potion of health versus potion of healing. I could see myself getting mixed up in the heat of the moment, not realizing which thing I've clicked, drinking a potion, thinking I'm set, and then the potion wears off after the battle, and I just keel over, and then I have no idea. I could absolutely see that happening to myself. So it's best if I just don't fall into that trap, I would say. Good for armor. Oh, that's a good point though. Yeah, if you like made a custom spell to self corrode your armor, because yeah, that'd be one way to grind it out for sure. Soul trap, that actually is useful. Drain health, no thank you. Charm is still good. Calm is good. Frenzy is good. We didn't have this earlier because we were looking for a frenzy-like thing. Skeletal hero is good. Alright, a bunch of soul gems. We're almost done, fam.
That's a fair deal.
That's a fair deal. The grand soul gems I will hang on to for now. I have a lot of them. The greater soul gems, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of these two.
You got a great deal there.
Okay, we'll keep these guys. Got to turn those in for another quest. Can I like shift click? I don't know if I can actually.
That's more.
141 lockpicks, by the way.
An excellent. You've made a good bit.
All right, with that, we are all set. So we've made a lot more money now. We have 42,000 bing bongs to our name.
I appreciate your business.
There was other things we also still need to sell, but we would need more wealthy buyers. Also need to get stuff repaired. So I gotta find a smith or find the fighter's guild. Wait, I don't think there's a fighter's guild here actually. Staves and such. Let's see, the best defense. That sounds encouraging. We'd probably repair stuff. If you made the corrode spells last a long time, yeah, because it's like a burninating effect. So yeah, it's like you got flame decals, like the Guy Fieri flame decals, but instead of a bowling shirt, it is it's armor.
I can repair almost anything.
Repair it all, please. Yeah, some of our stuff got very damaged. Our armor got very damaged. Like some of it was at 0 durability. So now.
Phintius has the best bookstore in the city.
So now we can clearly see 44, which is an enormous difference. Now, out of curiosity, what do you train? He trains heavy armor. I'm curious about receiving training in Armorer. So I need to be keeping an eye out for Armorer folks. They might exist somewhere. Guy Fieri armor set. I mean, let's be honest, there's probably a mod for that. There's probably a mod, and it's probably quite good. Look, it's corrode on itself. That's all you need, man. Karaf. I think that... Actually, what is this place? I'm trying to think what a Karaf is. It's almost like the word giraffe. Oh, she's an alchemist, I think.
Hello again. You're more than welcome here. I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion Gates opening.
Oblivion
all
Gates,
across
yes, we know all
Cyrodiil.
about those. She is
hope it's just
very...
wild talk.
It's very bright. Her skin is very bright. You're right, lady. You're glowing
Only quality
very
goods for sale
luminescently.
here. What can I interest you in?
Now, she has quite a bit of money, but there's nothing that she would want to buy from us that others couldn't afford.
Good day.
So yeah, this whole room is just very, very well lit. Has something to do with all the candles, I think. It's just like, oh, Jesus, my eyes hurt a little bit. I remember this guy. This guy's cool because he's like, his whole thing is he's retired and he just kind of doesn't give a shit.
Antus Vannon, retired. Sleep late and read trashy books. I don't keep up with the Mages Guild affairs anymore.
Sleep late, read trashy books. This guy has the, it's called hentai and it's art kind of energy.
I can think of three. The Hersheen Shrine is south of town, northeast of Breville, between the Upper Niven and the Green Road. The Mephala Shrine is northeast of the junction.
Oh yes, we went there.
The Red Ring Road and the Silver Road. I've heard there's a Varamina Shrine at the headwaters of the Reed River, though I've never been there myself.
Got map markers for those shrines. Cool. Thanks, fam.
You too.
Maybe this place to be able to buy some things from us. Green and retired. Honestly, that's a good way to do it. Speaking of people being green, did that guy like sink into the ground a little bit, or was it just me? Yeah, right, fam? Yeah, you've sunk into the ground a little bit, but I'll just assume you're doing all right.
Go on. Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's
He has the same amount of gold, so... Oh, except he's selling elven things. That's surprising. Now, granted, elven things are not as good as our current things, but still. A little bit surprising to see them throwing that kind of... slinging that kind of stuff around. No training.
Samuel Bentian used to be able to pick any lock in the city.
Okay.
Enough talk.
We'll keep looking. No, I am curious. Mystic Import. Oh, it's closed? 10:15. That's a little surprising. We'll come back later. I want to see if, yeah, maybe there's some spells, or, yeah, some spells we could buy. Because last time we were here, we were much lower level. Is this just clothing? I think it might be.
I offer the finest
Just
goods.
clothing. Nah, I want to buy spells, man. Divine Elegance. So yeah, this place would offer spells if it were open. So we'll pop into the staff's place real quick. Staffs or staves. Bola Cola, good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well, my friend. That guy's introduction lines. Oh, wait, the, oh, the orc. Oh, I thought you meant the silver lad. Because that silver lad, to me, sticks out very, very obviously.
Good day.
That orc guy was
What
kind of
can
cool,
I
though.
interest
There's a
you
lot of, like, interesting NPCs in the Imperial City. It makes me a little bit sad that the Imperial City is, like, the first major city you interact with. Because in Morrowind, like, this area is, in my mind, analogous to Vivec in Morrowind. And in Morrowind, you, like, hear about Vivec long before you go there. And it's played up as this, like, this, like, amazing, incredible place. And it kind of is compared to the smaller towns that you see throughout the rest of the game. So, like, it kind of has, like, a large-than-life feel to it before you even get there. Whereas here, I'm pretty sure it's the biggest city in the game, so it kind of blows the load a little quick, if you will.
Be seeing you.
But that's okay, because it's still neat. It's still neat to see, and the fast travel makes it pretty easy to get to, which is nice. So he had no spells. This guy, I mean, the discount spells. I want the good shit. I don't want the cheapy stuffs. The cheapy stuff was great when we were starting out.
What can I do for you?
But we've
Can I interest
grown
you in some
since
of my
then.
wares?
life. That's actually kind of cool. Detect life as a constant effect. That'd be kind of neat.
What can I interest you in?
And fortify. That's restoration. I'll go ahead and grab that. Why the hell not? Drain destruction, absorb mercantile, alteration. Nah.
A pleasure to serve you. Be seeing you.
He just meanders a bit. There's a couple NPCs that are known for being more verbose than others. That's right, yes, blowing the load prematurely. Nope, there's no other way I could have phrased that. That is the only way I could have stated those words. There's a shield place. I'll stop in the shield place. I'll bite. See if there's anybody who can either buy my stuff or offer armorer skills.
Yes?
Or training, specifically.
Let's do business.
1,000, that's better. So yeah, for the things that I want to sell. Staff, still too much. What else? Fortify speed versus water walking. Now, don't we have an amulet for water walking? I might go ahead and sell this. What is that? It's armor of 1. Yeah, so it's a little bit better. And the fortify speed is nice. Yeah, let me check that real quick. 42,000 gold. That is a very good question. It has been a slow process getting to that much gold. Part of it is that here I can show you actually. One of our highest skills. So our highest skill is destruction, which we recently maxed out. But our second highest skill is alchemy. And it's not that I've been using my alchemical mastery, my expertise to make incredible potions. I've been using it to make a fuck ton of potions that I then sell in mass. So it's been my major money-making scheme. And also I tend to kind of min-max in these kinds of games where I try to take things and equipment with me things that I want to use, obviously I just have them, but things that I want to sell, I try to measure what's the highest value to weight ratio that I can get. So if I see a thing that's costs that weighs 10 stone, but it's 1,000 gold versus a thing that weighs 0.1 stone and it's like 100 gold, then I will very much prefer the lighter objects, like a large number of lighter objects, if the overall value gets me more money. So I tend to kind of play that way, for better or for worse. So those things together pretty much do it. So we have water breathing, and we have water wall. Okay, so I think I will sell the boots. Now, granted, this is more expensive, more valuable by quite a wide. Well, actually, no, it's not. It is pretty much the same. So I guess water walking is about samesies. So never mind. I'll sell it and have no regrets.
What can I interest you in?
No regrets. Resist magic. That's kind of good, actually. Kind of tempting. Resist magic would be nice. Let's see our current defense. Oh, except never mind. This is better resist magic. I forgot we had that shit. Never mind. So let's sell this guy. So yeah, I need to find a buyer for this goblin totem staff. I think I've only seen a handful of NPCs that can afford those. Few other places to check out. There's another district with more merchants and such. Is this place still closed? Weird how he's just chilling outside of it. Yeah. We've been here, right? Mystic Emporium. It's weird that it's closed like this. Unless there's like a back entrance or something. If there is, I see no entrance back here.
You have my ear, citizen.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I find it a little bit weird he's just hanging out outside of it.
He's that Imperial Watch captain that's always chasing after the Gray Fox. Chasing...
Yeah, we know about that one. Imperial City.
I spent 40 years at the Arcane University. Good years, but I don't miss it. Now I'm completely useless, and proud of it.
That'll be me in hopefully 40, 50 years when I'm retired.
He preaches it. It's something strange about Ida Lenormand.
Yeah, I was hoping you would maybe say something about why this place is closed like this, because this is a little bit unusual. But either it's a fluke, or it's for another quest or something. Hard to say. Saw this guy from a distance.
Trouble?
No, not really. You just look very unique.
It's true what everyone is saying. Kvatch is lost. The Daedra, they swarmed in. The town guard never had a chance.
That's a nice positive way to look at it. So, career merchants in. Let's hop in this place. This gives me a good feels. Good vibes.
What?
What? Does she like really dislike
Go
us?
ahead.
Medium liking, disliking.
Good that you want to get better.
Training armorer. Oh shit, son. Yeah, let's say we just go for it.
Pay attention and
So now we're an apprentice armorer. Hammers last twice as long. Not repair magical items.
let's see if we can't teach you. Pay attention.
Cause yeah, if I could
Pay
repair
attention.
magical items, that'd be real cool. That'd
You've got
be
a
real
lot to
heckin' cool.
learn.
But that's it for this level.
Let me take a look.
Things to repair here.
Only quality goods for
Just
sale
quite a bit of
here.
money.
What can I interest you in?
Still no dice with that guy. Guess that was the only other thing I was hanging on to. I mean, this might be the best deal we can get for this thing. What is its value? 7,000. I don't know, man. I'm gonna hold out. That's a lot of money we're leaving on the table. Alright, cool. So we're looking for other spells and such. Jewelry. Feedback. Merchandise. 3 brother trade goods. Courier. I thought there was like at least one more like pretty darn good spells place. Actually, it might be the one that's closed right now. That's the weird. There's a place called Warehouse. Back this way. Have I seen this before? Whenever I see things like this, I think, ooh, can I sneak in somehow? There's like a back alley entrance or something.
You have my ear, citizen.
There we go. Wait, no, this isn't it, yeah. Oh, it's just this. Okay, and it's very much locked. Okay, well, I can't say I'm surprised. Never mind. I got excited. It's a Divine Elegance. The Emporium. I think that's the one I was thinking of. Discounted spells. Huh. I'll run by there one more time. That is the wrong button. Yeah, that might just be off limits for a bit, unless they're like open at nighttime or something. But I wouldn't think that'd be a thing. Maybe this is the game saying you don't want these spells, Alex. They're not worth it. So let's think about this. There's a few places we need to hit up. I want to check out Battlehorn Castle, but the Battlehorn Castle situation, but I can't remember who I need to talk to. There's a person here, an NPC that you talk to, that sells you the pieces to upgrade. So, here we go. The Merchant's Inn. Okay, we just saw that.
Yes?
Yes. Where was it? I think it was on this other side. The Merchant's Inn. Here it is.
Did you say I've got nothing to eat?
Nothing to eat.
Please be generous, kind.
Oh, you want a coin?
Thank
Here you
you.
go. One gold coin removed. It's like, I think I've got enough coins. I think I've got enough to spare, given that I've got 40,000 of them. I'm sure I jingle jangle as I walk. Is it this guy?
Whatever you need, I'm at your service. I offer the finest goods and
Ooh, he's got
prices
money.
in
Hey,
all
here we
cities.
go. Maybe you can. Yeah, still at the max. It's encouraging though. So anyway,
Only quality goods for sale here.
I think
What can I interest you in?
I just buy them from. Yeah, here we go. I mean, we have plenty of money. We could really just afford any and all of these, really. So I'll take the barracks, dining area, kitchen. So this is all for the Battlehorn Castle side quest. So we're just souping up our castle to be cool.
Just anybody. A pleasure to serve you.
So I'm guessing that means it's fully upgraded then.
Farewell.
It's everything I need to restore it to its former glory. So unless there's more where that came
Whatever
from,
you need, I'm at your service. I offer
or maybe
the
we have to
finest
wait some
goods
amount of
and lowest
time.
prices in all Cyrodiil.
Seems pretty good to me though. Yeah, no, it is nice. It's a nice thing to do, obviously. And I'm assuming that there's something tying the beggars to the Gray Fox, which is, or Gray Fox. I might be getting that terminology mixed up with Metal Gear Solid, but that Master Thief, I'm guessing, is somehow tied in.
Fair.
So let's check our inventory. So yes, we got these all bought for all these castle upgrades. Dining area, kitchen area. I don't know if I have to like read these myself. So I'm wondering if there's anything else I have to do to kind of check the box on this one, you know, to mark it as complete. Maybe we have to go to the castle ourselves. We have to go there in person and see how it looks. I think it'd be worth to see just in general, because last time we were here, we were at Battlehorn Castle, it was when we had just acquired it. So it's very well possible that we need to go there in person and put a pin in, or not put a pin in it, but mark it as done. Also, the best bars and taverns have watermelons and pumpkins and leeks just spilling out on shelves. Very good. I'm gonna save real quick because I see on the OBS window, the chat window has scrolled when I was scrolling up and down. Hopefully the game will not crash here. What's up, TAB? Good to see you, friend. Oh, really, Funny World? Oh, geez, that's interesting. I did not know that. That is a interesting Easter egg. More like Battlehorn Castle. What's up, Corey? Yeah, well, the thing about Battlehorn Castle is that it's great if you are a swordy armory person, but we're primarily a spellcaster, so it doesn't do us the most good. It's not horrible, obviously. It's like nice to have, but I think Frostcrag Spiral will be much more useful for us. It's a bad investment in the long run. In this video game or in real life, because for us, at least in this game, I don't really have much need for it. It was just like a cool thing to throw money at in this game when we have a lot of money to spare, so it's like I might as well just to mark it as complete. And actually, for that matter, there's another person about Frostcrag Spire we need to talk to. Mr. Gilmore, that's where we need to go. For some reason, it's closed, and there's a guy standing in front of it, being awfully, almost suspicious. IRL. Yeah, I mean, I would assume that castles, let's think about it, are primarily in remote locations and have like highly specific upkeep needs. It's not exactly like, you know, garden variety household maintenance, but like the very specialized stuff. It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense to be a little bit more involved. Let's wait for like 10 hours. See if they're like a late night place. Yeah, it's to hold up. That's the main reason. So I can be a dragon and nest upon my mountain of wealth. Yeah, nothing. It's a D&D reference. Interesting. I'm not aware of this, but that's a cool little Easter egg. Cool little reference. Another 10 hours. So I'm thinking, like, if after 24 hours this place doesn't open up, then it makes me think there might be something else here. something else tied to this. Yeah. I mean, it's weird too, because I really can't try to sneak in with this guy standing right in front of it. This is very inconvenient. So there's either something else I have to do to get into here. I've been in here before is the thing. We've been in here plenty of times in the earlier game. So I find this very strange that this place is off limits, but it must be related to the Frostcrag Spire stuff, because only now is it being weird after we've started that quest line. In the meantime, there's the main quest. Oh, actually, there's the other thing too. There's the guy that is the collector. We have artifacts for him. Where is it? The collector, here it is. Umbakano. So we need to get to his place, and he is... That's a little bit surprising. There's no... Oh, I guess he's not on the... It's not like a marked quest... like a quest location, necessarily. So where is he located? He is in the Imperial City. You don't say. Okay, it doesn't say where exactly he is. Well, it's probably not the Market District, because this is not very residential. Emperor Way, Arena. It's probably not the Arena District. Check this place. I think the Elven Gardens District is like the affluent area, so let's check there. Might be glitch Bellicle. Oh, interesting. We'll try that too. Then yeah, if it's just got goofed up, it happens. Games like this, you know how I do. I think this boarding house is where we need to go for the main quest, so that's encouraging. Treasure hoard. Oh my god, Corey, you just smacked me in the head with nostalgia. I forgot about the treasure hoard in Payday 2. You go into your vault and you see the multiple bricks. Oh my god, I forgot about that shit. It's just a visual thing, obviously, but it looks ridiculous. Looks completely ridiculous. You have it memorized? Yeah, well, let's see. Yeah, let's look around here. Because Umbakano, it's like a mansion. And these are nice places, but... Oh, maybe it is the palace. Or maybe it's this, actually. It's someplace where there's, like, other large manors and mansions. And these are more modest households. Let's poke around a little bit, but I suspect... Here we go. This looks familiar. And a very impressive statue in this plaza area, and like some really fancy houses. Heber Septum. I think that's the name of... I think that's the name of one of the earlier emperors. Like much earlier in the universe. Here we go.
Good to see you again, sir. Shall I escort you upstairs to see my master?
Take me up, fam. I just wanted to speak to you, and he'll be like, oh, Senpai, no, it's me.
Very good. Please follow me.
Little stacks of cash. That's right. Yeah, it's an interesting visualization of acquiring wealth and making progress in the game. I haven't touched Payday 2 in a while. Timmy, one of the lads we've raided a few times. He's raided us a bunch of times. He is a Payday 2 master. And Corey, you'll be impressed. You'll be impressed by this. I think Timmy has like 98% of the achievements in that game. He only has a few left. And
yes.
I mean, there's
treasure hunting friend.
I don't know, over 1,000 achievements in that game. Steam achievements, that is. I mean, and they've added, I want to say 2 or 3 difficulty levels after since I've played, because for the longest time Death Wish was the highest. They added one above Death Wish, so something even harder, and then something in between Overkill and Death Wish. So because Death Wish is ridiculous, so they added something in between, and of course a bunch of new characters and weapons. I mean, it's just a ridiculously fun but like shark jumping experience.
Yes. Have you found another statue for me?
Yeah, isn't that nuts? Yeah. 500 gold.
Beautiful.
Which isn't that much, obviously.
Exquisite.
We'll still
have
do it.
proven yourself to be quite resourceful. I have another task which should interest someone.
This
of your
hairstyle
particular
with a little
talent.
like zoop, makes me think that this lad was the victim of a swirly when he was a child, and the hair just stuck. He was never able to unswirl his hair. He has another task for us, by the way.
You have proven yourself more than a simple grave robber. I believe you can handle a more complicated assignment. Are
You got it, fam.
interested?
Have a good night, Bolocola. Thanks for hanging out, buddy. He was attacked by a toilet elemental. Fire elementals, frost elementals, storm atronox, all this jazz. But no one was ready for the toilet elementals. Tell me more.
Excellent. Here, take a look at this sketch. The ancient text referred to this site only as the High Fane. Do you know it?
Sounds like something from Vivek, actually. We saw there was a place called the High Fane. You would clearly fight the toilet elemental. You would combat it with a toilet paper roll launcher or something. One of those things where someone hooks up a little handheld vacuum to a toilet roll holder, but they set it on reverse so it just sprays the toilet paper everywhere. That's a good time. There's a ruin known as Malada. Apparently, I know that. Apparently.
Malada? Really?
I don't know how I knew that.
I confess I had never made the connection. But yes, it makes sense. In any event, this should make your job easier than I had feared.
That name sounds familiar. Maybe we've actually seen this place.
The High Fane dates from the late Aeolian period, following the fall of White Gold Tower, a very troubled time for that ancient people. A time I find most fascinating. The drawing on the bottom of the page I gave you depicts a carved panel from the central chamber of the High Fane. I believe this carving will shed new light on Aeolian history. If I am able to examine it closely, I would like you to retrieve it for me. You will need this as well. It is the key to the inner chamber of the High Fane.
How convenient.
I part with it reluctantly, so guard it well. It is what began my search for the High Fane many years ago.
Well, that's awfully convenient. Convenient that this guy had the key, and that we had the missing, like, key piece of intel in our brains. I don't know how we knew that. Maybe we've been to this place previously in our travels, and we had, somehow flipped or triggered some flag to be set in the game's execution that said, all right, you've fulfilled the parameters to make this thing known to your character.
Narina Carvane is so cranky. If you had to live year-round in a cold, drafty, soot-stained castle like Bruma, you'd be cranky too.
Narina Carvane. I think isn't that the Countess? No, it probably isn't.
Your first task is to locate the ruins of the High Fane. I believe it must now be known by a different name.
The plunger, that's what it is. It's a plunger. That's how you combat the toilet. Right, yeah, it's like a soggy pack of cigarettes that someone tried to flush, that like a teenager tried to flush down the toilet. Or I'll do you one better. At like grocery stores or like Walmart, you can buy those they're like wet wipes that are advertised as being toilet friendly. But a lot of people will tell you they're actually not the most toilet friendly products that you can buy on the market. They're like wet wipes. Obviously, normal wet wipes are not supposed to flush, but there are some that are advertised as being toilet friendly, or like flush friendly. But yeah, some toilets not so much, and it's caused people a lot of problems. So yeah, a mixture of like packs of cigarettes hastily flushed down the toilet by teenagers, and poorly advertised wet wipes.
Farewell.
And I put another one in his collection, and I've got one more for him.
Ah, yes. My treasure hunting friend. Yes. Well done. You know it as White Gold Tower, the center of the ancient Aeolian capital of Nibene. It was brutally sacked thousands of years ago by humans
We've heard the story
led
before.
by Alessia. The Imperial City is built over the ruins of that ancient city.
Okay, yeah. It's just some interesting lore.
Bye.
Bye. He's gonna sit down and then get back up. Oh. Or maybe we AI locked him. Oh no, it's just see that fourth one just got telepathically added, because usually he would like get up from his chair and walk over, but I think we interrupted him, so now he's unable to sit down. He's a little confused. Very good though, very good. So presumably that means there's 10 of these total. But he wants this other thing. So if I were to it was in a book. Okay. The Valus Mountains. Go to Malata, look for the card. Alright, so not sure what region it is. Okay, it's over here apparently. Okay, so we've never been there. Definitely never been there before, but apparently this was in a book we read. How convenient. How incredibly convenient. Can I steal them? Well, the good news is I could. Well, here, I'm gonna save real quick, but I'm pretty sure I can crack into the safe. Crack into his display case. Because the little icon it's not red, so that tells me this is not technically an illegal act. Now, stealing this would be an illegal act. Actually, hold on. What's this? Apparently I've already read it before. Whenever I see things like this that are of like fairly high value, I think, oh man, maybe I should give it a quick look-see. The off chance that it could give us some knowledge. But yeah, the fact that this isn't red means I can probably do this. Now, of course, it's a high-level lock, but we've got 143 lockpicks, so I don't think we're struggling too much. There we go. See? Easy peasy. So we can crack it open. We just can't. I mean, I could steal them. But the problem is, once you've stolen them, it's technically stolen goods. So nobody would buy them from me again. So, I mean, it'd be a good meme to be like, herder, I've reacquired that which I gave, which I sold him, but I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. Well, anyway. We've already, like, scrounged around this guy's place quite thoroughly, so I'll take my leave.
Hello.
Actually, do you have anything cool?
I work as a guard at Umbacano Manor. My name is Ushija.
My cousin says
Ushija.
the beggars all work for the Grey Fox. Be seeing you.
I'm going to... Wait, or do you have something for me?
You must
You
be
do?
Umbacano's new plaything. Well met. I am Claude Marek, another pawn in Umbacano's game.
Oh, there's multiple
I
of
always
us.
enjoy meeting my rival treasure hunters. What? Did you think you were the only one? Come, let's have a drink together.
Alright, alright. I was about to do the fast travel strat, but we'll humor this slide at first. We did save pretty recently, so if things get weird, we can always save out of it. Yeah, whenever somebody walks towards you with purpose like that, it's always like, okay, what's happening? I was actually thinking I want to hit this place up because there was a place we saw that was sealed that we could not get into, that was sealed with this name, Tiber Septum.
How about mixing up some potions? Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septum Hotel.
Tiber, not Tiber.
I am Augusta Aledia, your hostess. Where can you find some fun? That depends on your idea of fun. There are plenty of sights to see and plenty of places to shop. But the watch frowns on brawling and adventuring.
Brawling and adventuring in the city. Does that mean plundering the sewers, which I've done many times?
Can
Not to brag.
interest you in some of my wares? Bye.
Barkeep, a drink for my friend.
Got some blackberries to snack upon. Right here, I'll sit down next to him. I'll drink and be merry. Now, what was that? Oh, is that our weapon? Oh, it's like that green hue is really cool.
Now then, I propose a toast. To Umbacano, may his purse
Oh,
never
I've been
run
saying it
dry.
wrong. It's Umbacano, not Umbacano.
I don't like to think about zombies. Missing arms, legs, heads. They smell awful and they're hard to kill. Our mutual employer really tells us the whole story, but he pays very well. Not that I should be giving advice to one of my rivals.
I think he's gonna try to slip some poison into our drink or something.
What would be the sport in me just telling you? I'm not that drunk yet. No, you must earn your
Oh,
pay.
maybe.
Read The Cleansing of the Fane.
Yeah. This is
Maybe
like,
less eager to seek the high fane then.
this is probably the game's way of nudging us if we didn't already have this knowledge. This is how it nudges us here.
I don't own it. One of the rare book dealers in the market district may have a copy.
Of course,
Read
our
it.
character read it.
Educate yourself.
I didn't actually like read through it ourselves.
What would be the read?
Yeah, so there's more that he isn't telling us, but I don't know if we need him to
Read
tell
The
us.
Cleansing of the Fane before deciding whether to seek for Umbacano's treasure.
Okay.
Somebody help!
Oh,
Come
that was the
quickly.
wrong button.
We've got a burglar.
God damn it. Thankfully, it auto-saved. I do that frequently. I don't remember how to get up out of a chair. So it is the use button. I just happened to have it over something that I shouldn't have been clicking, obviously.
Barkeep, a drink for my friend.
Let's try that again.
Now then,
Actually, hold on. What was that?
Western Cyrodiil
Oblivion.
is called Colovia and includes the Gold Coast.
Okay. So anyway,
What would be the...
so you know about that.
I don't own it. Our mutual...
All right, so we're
What would be
checking
the-
all the boxes. I'm not gonna make the mistake of sitting down this time, because yes,
Read the
you have to
Cleansing
use
of
the
the
you have to
Fane
click the
before
use button
deciding whether
to
seek for
get up from a
Umbacano's
chair.
treasure.
But sometimes if your cursor is hovering over the wrong space, it'll cause you problems. Hotel lodgings. Seems like a very fancy hotel. Fancy inn. Yeah, I know. Dude, Corey, there was one instance, one of the first 5 or 6 streams of this. I was in I remember this room. I remember stealing all the food, making a bunch of potions, and like knocking everything off the tables. Oh, in fact, some of it is still knocked over, so that's nice. But yeah, I remember I was in... I remember where exactly we were. I want to say we were in either Coral or Skingrod. I think it was Coral. And I had found my way into the cathedral, and I was just poking around, just seeing what was what. And I saw there was a bottom floor area, like a basement area, that was... Oh, yep, this was me. I remember doing this. Yep, this was definitely me. All right. Signs that I've been here before, that I've struck. But yeah, so you go into the basement of this cathedral, and the door is marked red, but there's nobody around me, so I'm able to sneak in. And there's somebody inside this like basement area.
If you're looking for books, first edition is the only place in the...
Go ahead,
Who's
please.
like, hey man, you're not supposed to be here. But they didn't say anything else. They were just like, hey, could you leave at some point? And I was like, all right, cool. So I'm just poking around doing my thing. And then after like 30 seconds, without any other announcement, they go hostile on me. And I go, well, that's weird. And I don't fight back. They like try to cast spells at me. So that's like, all right, that's weird. So I exit the basement. I go into the main cathedral area. And there's like 6 people in there. And they all look at me and instantly go aggro. And one of the NPCs there has like 2 dogs following her. So there's now 7 people and 2 dogs chasing me around this cathedral, trying to kill me. I exit the cathedral, and I pause and I check my stats, and I see I have a bounty of 0. So to that point, I've done nothing wrong. And I go up to one of the guards, and I don't like talk to them yet, but they don't accost me. They just see people attacking me and they don't do anything. Finally, I engage conversation with the guard, and he tells me I'm under arrest. And it's like, what did I do? And I exit the conversation. I check my map or my stats, and I now have a bounty of like 100. So I think what it was is that it was trespassing, which is, which can be, it's a thing you can be charged with which you can be charged. But it was very jankety and like telling me that I had done an illegal, that a crime had been committed. So it was very jank and very silly. But that's part of the Oblivion experience. The giant bottles, yeah, or the giant amounts of bottles. That sounds right. What's up, Puzzle? Good to see you, friend. Good to see you. Yeah, the Oblivion experience is gonna be riddled with fun moments like that. And it was a fun one. Now, the one lad said it might be worth my while to go ahead and read that book ourselves. Like, truly, truly read it before deciding of, like, what we're getting ourselves into. So let's do this. I'm gonna do the fast travel strat back to the market district. Get that resolved. I think there might be a cool book place. Is it here or is it the previous area, maybe? Because, yes, places that are, like, nice book-selling spots would be nice. Because back in the market district, there was a very good bookstore that would probably have the thing that we're looking for. Gardens, Temple District. Yeah, so what I'm going to do... get our short little booties back this way. Alright. Horse is stabled. For a second I thought it said horse is disabled, and I was like, well, I wasn't planning on enabling it, but sure. So let's see, is this still going on? I see where wait, there's a line forming outside.
My name is Hagar. I don't get out much. Too many books to read. It's terrible. I just can't walk past a bookstore. The
Yeah, first edition. That's where we're going.
District is the worst.
And when I'm assuming when he says is the worst, he means it's the worst for him. We're just to say it's the
Those
best.
wanted posters of the Grey Fox are everywhere.
All right, so a line is forming outside the Mystic Emporium. It's still being weird. This guy is like rooted in place, and now this friend is chilling with him. Maybe if we fast travel here again, there'll be a third NPC joining them. So let's see. First edition is what this place is called. I feel like it's gonna be over here. Probably on the other side. Yeah, none of these. That looks encouraging. So what's it called? This book. It was something of the High Fate. It's not going to tell me here, unless it's a different quest. Yeah, it's not going to say. We'll just assume I'll know when I see it. Now, the downside is that there's a bajillion of these things. This might take a second. Allegedly, we've already stumbled upon this in the past. My desire to, like... Oh, I think this is it. Cleansing of the hive... of the... Oh, yeah, that's it. Malada and the... Right. Oh, so, we kind of sequence broke this by already having this knowledge. The only surviving fragment of the Chronicle... Okay. So, how long is this? Oh, it's actually not very long at all. So, events of the year 127. Okay. Day that darkened over all lands. Oh, that sounds nice. All who saw... Let's see. All who saw this event were dismayed and said that a great event should come hereafter. That same year issued forth great concourse of devils. Oh boy. Elvish Temple, Malada, right. So, evil shit is going to be in there. Shocking. I'm shocked. The Harza. I don't know what that entails, but devils afflicting the land. Abbot Cosmos gathered and led them to Malada. I feigned the Elvish tongue. Okay, killed the demons, all that jazz. Cool. Alright, so there's gonna be some scary shit there. I can't say I'm surprised or really even discouraged.
Yes.
Yes.
Good day.
Sounded very terse. Good day.
How are
It's a fancy outfit. Look at this guy. Very shiny.
Have you heard any word about the other provinces?
Nothing I'd like to.
Just out of curiosity.
Hi.
Hi. Yep, they're still chilling. They're still chilling on the outside. All right, we'll try the fast travel. Let's fast travel somewhere else, then fast travel back. I'm gonna go let's go back to Skingrod. Very briefly. So a completely different place. Actually, here, while we're here, I wonder if that one corpse is still here. From when that one guy tried to steal bread from a guard and then promptly got murdered to death. Because that shit was ridiculous. And we watched it happen. There's a random... Why is there a random pair? It would appear that something has transpired here. Yeah, a dude tried to steal bread from a guard, and it did not go well for him. Because 2 guards caught him and killed him. And then we saw where this guy lived, and we went to his house and saw that he had like so much food in his place, including multiple loaves of bread. It's like, dude, what was the plan? Home slice? What was the game plan? Okay, well, I'm not sure. I think it was over this way, maybe. I wonder if the corpse is still here, because last time we were here, it was very much still present. I think it was around here. Okay, I guess they cleaned it up. Anyway. Market District. Let's try this again. And of course it is nighttime. If the NPCs are still out here, that would be something. But it's nighttime, so they wouldn't have business hours anyway. Oh my god. Alright, well, this same one dude is here. This is so weird. I wonder if what's happening is that this guy's presence is blocking the people from getting in here. I wonder if this is a common bug. Because this does not seem normal. Sleek Blade, he says. We've never seen him not in this spot. Antus Vannon. Does he have a house nearby, maybe? Do I need to, like, break into his house or something to encourage him to leave the spot so that the shop owners can get into here? Hey, what's up, BDR? Yeah, I don't know. We don't need to get in here, but it would be really nice because there's the Frostcrag Spire quest I really want to engage with, and the person that sells us the upgrades is in here. And also, this place has spells that I want to buy.
Well met.
So, yeah, I don't know if I want to mess with it right now, but I might look up offline, off stream, how to, like, surely I'm not the first person to whom this has happened. Figure out how to get through this little roadblock here, because that's very strange. But for the main quest, well, let's see, was there anything else I wanted to do here for side quests and such? Because this whole deal with Malata is pretty far away. It's way down this way. We haven't even been, like, the farthest east we've been is like up here. That's obviously northeast. So I've never been anywhere around this way before. It's a little bit bugged. Have to unlock the door. Yeah, I mean, maybe we just gotta unlock it and get caught, like just get arrested or you know, pay the fine, what have you, because the guy's gonna see us. I guess I could go invisible or chameleon, but it's tricky that he's standing right freaking there. It's very inconvenient. And they already have so much food. Yes, says the alchemist that uses stolen food to make potions, to amass a fortune. I have built a fortune on the back of so many people's food pantries. Ridiculous. Stolen strawberries and leeks and loaves of bread and pumpkins, mashing them up into restore fatigue potions, and then slinging them to the highest bidder. As far as other quests and such, yes, that's something we'll do much later, most likely. Finding more statues. Frostcrag Spire, we can't do it right now. Thieves Guild thing. Let's see. Go to the Garden of Dariloth. Now, do I know where this is? It's pretty close by, so we can do that while we're in this neck of the woods. We look more ridiculous. I don't know. Part of me is a little bit sad because it obscures so much of our face, but it does look kind of ridiculous because the helmet is so large to accommodate our gigantic noggin, and it kind of makes our nose look funny, doesn't it? I used an alteration spell. alteration as in like chameleon or invisible, because yeah, I could go invisible and do it. It's just, I know when you interact with things that disables the invisibility, but chameleon would probably help though. So we have some options available to us. Yeah, or there's always console, right? Funny, well, there's always console commands, so there's probably things we could try at the end of the day. Yes, the Thieves Guild thing we could check into. Right, we know about this guy in Skingrod. Here's the one for the main quest. That's our true next destination. Path of Dawn. That's main quest stuff. The Dwarven artifacts. I'll probably resolve that tonight. Actually, I'll probably just fast travel around and grab those. Nirnroot, yes. Battlehorn Castle is probably done. Honestly, like we could probably go back to the castle. Oh, that's a little bit weird. There's a map marker. Oh, the unlocking spell. Well, we have up to average, but I don't have anything higher than average right now. Because yeah, we would need hard or very hard unlock. So hopefully we can get that fairly soon.
Greetings, Dunmer.
Oh, hello. Whatever you need.
He seemed kind of disappointed to see us. Oh, hello. Shining ornate armor, that's right. Yes, exactly. Yeah. You get a good look at your shining hero, my hero, and then he looks at you and he has that face and he just goes, ugh, and he's all sad and purple and
have a look around.
Swollen.
You won't find better prices in all Tamriel.
Yes, like I said, I don't see any things where I can, like any additional things I can buy from him. So I think Battlehorn Castle is set.
Farewell.
But you're probably right. I could probably find a scroll somewhere. Although, wouldn't it be great if the place that sold the scroll was that Mystic Emporium that I can't get into? Like, wouldn't that be just perfect? But we've got a few options, though. It's me, your hero. Can you just imagine? Because everything else about our guy looks pretty cool. He's got the sword, he's got the shield, shining, glistening armor. But something about him betrays his confidence. Something about him. I can't quite pin it down. So, for the main quest, we'll mark that as... Oh, there we go. Where is it? Seeking a route. Business and bam. There we go. So mark that as the main quest. As far as other things around the area, Mage's Guild we're good. Chaden Hall we need to go to. Anvil we need to go to. The frickin' Slaughterfish, yeah, I know about that too. The Shadow Banished Wine Purse in the arena. Yes. And there's something in Crowhaven. That's further away. Neben Bay, that's further away. Deepscorn Hollow. I don't know if I know where that is. Where's Deepscorn Hollow? Sounds like a nice, happy place. It's a place we've not been to yet. There's Crowhaven. Strange door. Yeah, there's Neben Bay. Cliff Watch. This goes down real south. Wowzers. There's Deepscorn Hollow. It's about as far away as it can be. It's half the head. Yeah. It almost protrudes past what the helmet can protect. Like if you look right here, there's a point after which the helmet does not protect, and I would say our chin gets as close as it possibly could to reaching that threshold. So it is almost a useless or not as useful helmet because of our protruding chin. The boy cleft wonder, or the crimson chin. Or I guess in our case we're the maroon chin, I suppose. But anyway, for other quests and such, yeah, there's Thundercliff Watch. We saw that earlier. Dunbarrow Cove. That's in Anvil Bay. Okay, and then the horse armor. Right. So, I would say we've pretty much got our marching orders. I'm gonna go ahead and we got that marked. Path of Dawn. That's in. I think it's where we were earlier. And more, switch on over this way. The helmet matches. Yeah, I thought that too, Ogasso. you can almost, it's almost like you can kind of like see through it a little bit, maybe. Oh, maybe I think I'm wrong. I thought for a minute there it was like transparent. Because yes, it has definitely been stretched. Like if I were to remove this helmet and throw it on the ground, like I'll show you. And of course, pay no mind to our glistening hair and our cranium that has just this strange bulge within it. But you can see this helmet has like very normal dimensions. Like we just assume that this is like the world of magic helmets and such, magic equipment, where there it is. It deforms itself to fit the wearer. So right here it looks so normal, but then yeah, we put it on and suddenly it's gigantic. Hey, what's up, fancy lad? You're correct. Yeah, my lore is that I'm very short. I'm 5'3", which is quite short for a human, but to a hobbit that's actually quite tall. So that's what I am. I'm a normal. I'm a short human, but I would be a one level up from a regular hobbit. So a super hobbit. That's my bullshit explanation, at least. Bumped into a few thousand things. Yeah. It is swollen from either physical trauma or from like somehow emotional abuse has manifested in this man's swollen head. Because again, the lore behind this lad is that he's a very sad purple boy. So what came first? Did the purpleness make him sad, or did the sadness make him purple? And that is still yet to be determined. Find some nice pizza. Oh, that sounds nice, Funny World. Let's see what he says. So are you... I think you might be the guy.
Take care.
Nothing I'd like to talk about, he says.
Sit down. Don't say anything. Just do what I say.
All right. That sounds nice and reassuring. I'm going to save real quick just because I don't know what this is going to kick off. So this guy implores us to sit down. He's got a cool sword. In fact, I think that means he is part of the Blades, perhaps. He's eating a nice snack of carrots and leeks. And somebody was dancing on the table here, knocking radishes and bread and cheese around.
You've got my ear. Let's hear it. Listen, I'm going to get up in a minute and walk out of here. That guy in the corner behind me will follow me. You follow him.
Interesting. This is a tenuous situation. He's smiling. Now, what do I reveal about the situation? I wonder if I try to engage with conversation.
We can't talk now. Just follow
Okay.
my lead.
So just follow my lead, he says. The ultimate, that's right, Ogasso. Yeah, we're gonna contact NASA. We're gonna get them on, get their top engineers on this. This is important, okay? BDR says, I'm just going for it. That's perfect. Sometimes you just gotta YOLO it.
Remember, wait for him to follow me. I want to see what he'll do.
So it's this lad in the corner. Yes. See him sprint like that? That was a little bit weird to see. In the basement? That's a little bit unexpected. I thought he was gonna go outside. I interacted with this guy before. He's gonna...
Watch the flag.
Die on. I do not fear.
He's turning into a Mega Satan. Can't say I'm surprised. That is the wrong button. Good thing my buddy is doing such a good job because I missed all of my shots there. That was not particularly helpful. Enemy agent.
Search his body. I'll keep an eye out.
Oh, he's
in case
poisoned.
any of his friends are nearby.
But he took hardly any damage at all, so this guy took it like a champ. Oh, get you healed up. Mythic Dawn commentaries. Correct. Tea bags. Or just the one bag, the tea bag. Some peppermint tea, nothing fancy. I've been a fan of just about anything peppermint, honestly. But I've only like recently gotten more into tea, and peppermint tea has been one of my go-to options for like the herbal options, that is. White Flare, good to see you, friend. How you doing, bud? Playing some Oblivion, as you can see. My first ever playthrough. And we actually are continuing with the main quest. In fact, we just had a bit of an encounter just now with a dude who tried to attack our buddy here. This guy is part of our main quest line, and he was poisoned, which is why he looks kind of green and sickly right now. Actually gonna see what this book is. Oh yeah, here's our guy, by the way. He's a handsome purple boy. And that's all that can be said about this lad. Let's see. Yeah, this one here, right here. Okay, so it didn't give us any like fun knowledge. It's kind of a long book, obviously. So I don't know if I want to read this myself, but we'll still show it to him.
Good work. I am glad to see you, by the way. You just caught me at a bad time.
Well, I would say it was a good time because we were gonna help with this encounter, but I was pretty useless because I missed all of my shots, and this guy took care of the big guy pretty easily.
The assassins who killed the Emperor were part of a Daedric cult known as the Mythic Dawn. Apparently worship the Daedra Lord Maroon's Dagon. I've been tracking their agents in the Imperial City. I guess they noticed.
Maroon's Dagon. That's a name we definitely hear a lot about. Hear a lot of that name in the various Elder Scrolls game. Mr. Blueberry, that's right. Or some other, well, I mean, kind of a blueberry. Or maybe a plum. Or maybe a blackberry. Definitely, I would say more plum. Plum or radish, maybe.
So you said. That's very bad news. Thank Talos he lives. Martin Septim, you say? We will restore him to the throne. It is the sworn duty of all blades.
I like the juxtaposition between the enemy has the amulet. He's like, man, that sucks. And it's like, but I found the heir. And he was like, fuck yes! He was so excited.
There's a scholar at the Arcane University. Tarmina's her name. Supposed to be an expert on Daedric cults.
Sounds like that's our next destination.
Book to her. See what she makes of it. I'll keep running down leads on the Mythic Dawn network. If you learn anything, you can find me at Luther Broad's. May Talos guide you. Like I said, she's one of the brains over at the Arcane University. Supposed to know everything there is to know about Daedric cults.
Cool. I like it. It's a good, yeah, just a very, he's just so excited. The voice actor definitely knew what he was doing with that one. I feel bad, this man is still very green and sickly because he got poisoned. But he's taken like a champ. It'll wear off eventually, obviously. Oh, I think it might have just worn off. Yeah, Astav. Astav was this guy's name. I don't know if we ever interacted with him. If I had to guess, if he had any interactions, he probably didn't say much of anything. Nice of them to keep this all unlocked, by the way. Oh, well, this is locked. Boop. Not really for any reason, though. A very hard lock. Don't mind if I do. Now, I'll unlock this, although I am fully aware it'll probably be useless for us. The contents. But it's experience for our security skill. Which, until we get more alteration unlocking spells, this will be our main means of unlocking places. Unlocking things. One more. Can I do it and be a real gamer? No, I cannot apparently. He's fine. The guy we killed. Oh no, the guy that got poisoned. Yeah, he's, like I said, he took it in stride. He's doing a good job. He handled that encounter almost entirely on his own. I got the final blow on the guy, but I mean, honestly, if we weren't there, he would have done just fine. Man, I am very good at getting that last tumbler. I think the level of difficulty on the lock is not only an indication of how many tumblers you have to trigger correctly. I don't know if tumbler's the right word, but how many steps you have to succeed at. But also, I think the window of clickability for them is smaller. Because I feel like I've almost had it a few times, but I was just a little bit too slow. I think I clicked on a valid time window, like a valid attempt, so to speak. But I think I was just a little bit too slow. There we go. So yeah, it's a little bit tricky. All for a useless contents, obviously. But like I said, that's kind of the expectation. Because just not going to be anything most likely actually useful down here. Also, yes, I'm going to leave this corpse down here. He's just taking a bit of a nap. He'll be fine. And what weapon was he using? It's awfully dark in here, but it's like I do have torches. But I think whatever he had, he was probably using not enchanted, what's the other word? He was probably using imbued. He was probably using imbued equipment, so it winked away when he died.
You look like a bright one.
You look like a bright one, he says to this sad purple man. I guess technically we are intelligent and wise. Technically. What's up, Insig? Free experience. That's right. Free experience.
I don't trust you enough to talk about that.
Oh, okay. Well, fuck you too then.
We'll see.
49. What about...
How nice. It's just...
What about that?
It's a matter of trust. And I don't trust you enough yet.
Oh, that's worth it. Bound. Yes, bound weapons. Thank you. That's probably the better term. Or yes, summoned, bound. Yeah.
Take care.
Good stuff, good stuff. You know what? I'm actually kind of curious.
What do you want? Let's do business. I'm listening.
A 5 for 5 more.
That will? Daedric Shrine's nearby.
Oh, okay. We actually already know this.
North of the city, south of Bruma, east of the Silver Road is a Mephala shrine. East of the city, at the head of the Red River, is a shrine to Vermina.
Yeah, we've already heard that line from somebody else. At least we've got that resolve from him, so now I can rest easy knowing that we've heard all that there is to hear from that lad. The speech game, it just takes a while is the thing. So sometimes I just want to go fast. Sometimes I want to go fast and eat ass, but it is interesting. It's very involved, much more so than it was in Morrowind, which was just opposed die rolls, obviously. So the Arcane University is our next target, and we also... There's somebody we want to meet down here with regards to the Gray Fox, I think is what it's called, or at least the leader of the Thieves Guild, allegedly. Somewhere down here we're meeting somebody for that. Certainly before we do the Arcane University, I want to scoop up the remaining Dwarven artifacts from the encampments out here for another side quest. So let's do this. I don't exactly know where precisely we are going. I'm gonna go outside. It's a little bit awkward. I'm gonna go outside and I'm actually gonna have that set as the primary quest. So I really haven't engaged with this at all, really. Garden of Dariloth at midnight, and of course I think I've already missed midnight. I've already missed. Hey, what's up, Warbird? We got the hydrate for you, bud. Delicious. Of course, I'm drinking tea alongside my water, so it's like I'm drinking water and then water plus leaves. Go fast and eat ass. Eating ass takes a while. Well, if you do it right, yes, it is to be savored. We got him marked on our map here, so we're heading to this little spot over yonder. Got home from work. Nice, Warbird. Hope all is well for you, bud. Hope it was an okay day as far as work days go. We are very fast, by the way, because our speed is very high. Is it inside? This is encouraging. This is a meeting of the minds. She's got a very cool sword. Or, not a sword, mace thing. I don't know, looks very interesting.
You wish to join the Thieves Guild too? Oh, maybe we will soon be brothers in the shadow. Only our man can say.
Okay. So it's okay that we're a little bit late. Oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. Oop, are we alive? Am I alive? I know the game or the stream stuttered for a bit. Let's see if it recovers. All right, so you can probably see and hear me right now. If it flipped out for a little bit there, yeah, it probably shit the bed a little bit with the resolution. So the game is struggling. Can we bring it back? Okay, we're back. We're back. Whew. Yeah, that happens. That happens sometimes where sometimes the game shits the bed a little bit.
Well? Armand Kristoff will decide who is worthy and who is not. I've been preparing to join the guild for years. If you're nice to me, maybe I'll show you a few tricks.
We're back. Okay, cool. Thanks, fam. Yeah, that is an unfortunate thing that happens sometimes.
Do I know you?
Where the game like freaks out a little bit and shits the bed a little bit, and then it sometimes takes OBS down temporarily. Sometimes it crashes OBS entirely, and I have to bring the stream back up. So, and it happens seemingly randomly. It's very frustrating.
Vintius has the best bookstore in the city. He's just a name on a wanted poster. I don't trust you enough to say more than
I don't trust you enough, he says.
A little tip. People who ask a lot of questions around here tend not to be very popular. Ah, yes. Another scoundrel who served time in an Imperial jail.
That's me.
The Grey Fox is offering you a chance to join the Thieves Guild.
Okay, so if you serve time in a jail, whether it be for a quest or something else, you get an opportunity then.
Everyone is here. Let's begin. Each of you is seeking membership in the Thieves Guild.
I'm assuming I can be in the Thieves Guild and the Fighters Guild simultaneously.
Guild is not a myth.
So find out.
We are followers of the Grey Fox, and I am his doyen. Merely by finding me, you have passed the first test. It's unusual for us to have 3 potential recruits at the same time. Rather than the normal test of skill, I'm going to make this a contest.
That's not fair.
Methridel, you know the rules. However, for Amuse and the newcomer, let me state them clearly. Whoever brings me the diary of Amantius Electus without killing him will be invited into the guild.
Ha! I'll have it before sunrise.
Somewhere in the Imperial City. The beggars will help you locate it for a price. I can sell you lockpicks if you need them. One more thing. You cannot kill each other.
No murder, please.
We may be thieves, but we're not murderers.
All right. Let the games begin. Somewhere in the city. Amantius Electus.
Maybe he lives in the Elven Gardens district.
She's off, man. Let me just wake up these beggars. Yeah, wake up. I got shit I want to get to.
I hope I made myself clear the first time. If you get near that ship, you'll end up dead.
This seems familiar. I think, yeah, these people clearly don't like us, and they don't want to talk to us at all.
I ain't got nothing to say to you, fancy pants. So why don't you mind
My pants are very fancy. Yeah,
Well
and
met.
they're even just called pirates.
Heard any news lately?
It said that eating taproot can bring you good luck.
Oh.
What's the news from the other parts of town?
I ain't got nothing to say to you, fancy pants.
Oh, they all like my fancy pants.
Step aside. I'm going to win the right to join the guild. You can't beat me.
Also, please, yeah, please don't murder anybody. Pretty please. That'd be really nice if there was a little bit less murder this time around, because they probably knew that when left to our own devices, that is something we will maybe lean towards a little bit. Somewhere in the city. So we got to get back. I guess I could just warp for that matter. The one guy said maybe in the Elven Gardens district. He's gonna warp there and just kind of look around. Amantius Electus, that's the guy's name. That's right, I remember you saying that, Funny World, that they added some new music, which is pretty neat.
Hey,
There's only in this one, in the PC version.
I'm the city's arena gatekeeper, but I'm not on duty now. If you want to bet on a fight, see me at the arena between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m.
It's hoping that other people would have
anyone in Cyrodiil
little
drives
indicators.
a harder bargain than Palaniria at Divine Elegance.
Like a clickable option to ask about this Electius lad. Maybe the guards know a little
Free of
something.
the Night Watch and all's well. Emperors have been assassinated before. Carry on.
Pretty samey stuff. Yeah, so we'll just have to talk to some beggars then. It's tricky because they clearly wanted this to... Oh, here's a lad.
Hail.
Sitting on his chest.
What
Saladon.
can I do for you?
This dude in like fancy clothes sitting on his outdoor chest. Just a little bit strange, right? At late at night. I guess all the beggars are asleep right now. So it makes me wonder if there's other things I should try. Let's see if this person has an obvious house somewhere. Once again, the name Amantius Electus. I like this one, guardhouse. Yeah, guard lives here. That's just the guy's name. Talus. And of course, I think this one, the Talus Plaza, is like the fancy people. That's the real fancy pants. Speak. You're probably right, Tata. Yeah, I was thinking like if they could just tell me where the guy lives, that'd be awfully convenient, but maybe too convenient.
Areldil, we don't have any business, do we? I'm not in the habit of answering questions for strangers.
Well then, what a nice lad.
Take care.
Be awfully convenient if he was in one of these taverns or something. There's of course Ambakano Manor, something we're very familiar with. Yeah, I think this tells me that we're not going to be so lucky. Here, let's actually pop into one of these places.
Hi. Go ahead, please. The Grey Fox sounds like a dangerous thief. He's seeing you.
It's just too late at night, though. There's just not a lot of folks doing stuff right now.
Yes.
Yes. I like how he was like, I've got things to do, okay? I'm very important and very busy. Anyway, I'm going to stand outside this tavern for, I think, the equivalent of an in-game hour, more or less. It's like, I think a minute is an in-game equivalent to an hour, more or less. Alright, let's go to another district then. Let's just keep poking around in different districts. Temple, Arboretum, Arena. There's the palace area too, for that matter. These three seem... Well, I guess I haven't been to the market district since this quest began. We can go back there real quick. You're right, I could just wake them up. There's nothing stopping us. We can just be rude and wake them up. I'm sure. If we tip them enough gold, we'll win back their positiveness. Also, this guy is still at his station like a sentinel, guarding over this emporium so that nobody can buy spells from it. It's protecting them. How kind of him. Yes, I know some of them have to chill out in these kinds of areas. So here's one.
I'm only asking.
Have a coin.
Thank
Here you go, bud.
kind sir. Don't pay attention to those rumors. There is no such thing as a Thieves Guild.
I've heard of him. What's it worth to you?
Here's 5 coins.
You
That's what it's
are
worth.
Generous.
Temple
He
District.
lives in the Temple District on the far east side. He's an early riser, usually up by sunrise.
Sounds like we've got a destination.
Anything for you. Blessings of Anu upon ye.
All right, good night. Good call on waking him up, Tatum. That was exactly what we needed to do. So to the Temple District then. So he's an early riser. It looks like they gave us a little quest indicator for where his location shall be. Oh! So Mithredel, she sprinted right to it. So if I could... Now, the tricky thing, too, is that I think it auto-saved, didn't it? Of course, I manually saved back there, so I guess if I really needed to, I could do it that way. Now, of course, we don't know where she is. I can get it from her somehow. It did tell us where this guy was located. For a minute there, but it has since... Well, let's see. I was thinking if she just acquired it, then maybe we can... There it is. Oh, wait, no, that's not it. Oh, yeah, that is it. If we can go, like, that direction, maybe we'll see her as she's sneaking out.
What is it, citizen?
Oh, nothing. I'm definitely not doing anything questionable. Oh, wait, am I an idiot? I thought it was over on this side. Oh, I just walked past it. I'm apparently in view right now, which is a little bit surprising. Yeah, it's a little bit surprising. Okay, but now I'm not. Gotta track her down. Maybe the beggars can help me. Interesting, yes. I'm glad that my guy was able to sense. Just out of curiosity.
Time of the night watch.
Yeah, nothing. Okay. So no, we haven't been caught with anything. I'm glad we've been able to sense all this. Like we just telepathically knew that the lady was able to find the journal. Interesting that it gave us a little marker up this way. Maybe that means there's a beggar up here that can give us some more intel. As I was just gonna go back to maybe the market district. Oh yeah, it's pointing us to just any old beggar will do.
I'm saving up enough for some medicine.
Here you go, bud.
Thank you, kind sir. Yeah, I've heard of her. I'm going to need a few coins first, though. She lives on the waterfront. She's a
Oh, I was thinking she was gonna immediately turn in the place, turn in the journal.
Sunrise till noon. She hangs out in the bloated float after sunset.
And then the bloated float afterwards.
Always glad to do a favor for you.
This voice
She
actor,
lives on
voice
the
actress rather.
waterfront. Wait till
So to the
afternoon
waterfront.
to find her. She sleeps from sunrise till noon.
Now, can't I just break into her place and steal her shit? Interesting that there's still more, perhaps, to the story here.
I'm listening.
So what if I give you
We
mo
understand
monies?
each other perfectly.
And then mo monies after
Isn't
that. Okay, it probably does make a difference then.
Blessings of Stendar upon
Alright, good night. Or, it's almost dusk, but yes. Some salad fingers? Yes, kinda. Kind of, actually. I can absolutely hear it. May the best thief win. That's right. So this is the waterfront. Just down this way. Interesting that it didn't tell me other details, just that, yeah, that she sleeps around here. And I think the bloated float, or the floated bloat, is, yeah, right here. So she might have like a specific shack. Oh, it's right there. Well, that's convenient. Never mind. Yeah, I wonder if she's sleeping right now, actually. So if I could just sneak in and snag the shit. They said we have until noon. We have 6 a.m. right now, so we should be good. She's a night owl. A lady after my own heart. Need a coin? You got it, bud.
Thank you. Blessings of...
What?
What? Like how there's people that are...
Oh, hey, sweet lady of Wayrest. Oh, hey, sweet lady of mine. I'll see you again. Yes, I'll see you again. Sweet lady of Wayrest, so fine.
People that are literally named pirates who sing to you. They serenade us, but then when you talk to them, they're like, fuck off, I don't want to talk to you.
Why don't you mind your own business, huh?
Good to know.
I wanted to offer him money so he could sing to me again.
Bye.
Tracking everyone's sleep schedule. Yeah, I don't exactly know how this is so widely known. Or again, how we're able to telepathically sense that there's stuff about. Now, wouldn't this just be the most convenient thing ever? If this had the goods. I remember seeing this barrel in the past and noting how the barrel wasn't so much locked, and I thought it was weird, but it was locked and needed a key to unlock, which basically is probably the game's way of saying the player is not allowed to open this barrel until the game means for you to. And only when you see the main quest, or the part of the quest for it. Because the Grey Fox isn't main quest necessarily, this is all side questy stuff. The Thieves Guild and such. Oh, okay, never mind. I thought for sure this was gonna be something cool. Oh, is this the wrong house? Whoops, wrong house. Sorry, lady. Alright, never mind. I thought maybe I was pulling a big brain play. Turns out it was medium brain at best.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Adenrel. I'm discouraged.
I'm discouraged. How can I encourage you, lady? I wasn't expecting her to have a roommate. This is awkward.
Lots of us on the waterfront are down. We can't do that dungeon stuff like your adventurers. We got no money, no skills. Nobody wants us.
Oh, and I feel bad.
Hey, you're the one that...
Yes, I'm the hero.
Goodbye.
Well, this is awkward because you're staring right here. I'm just gonna do one of these. Here, I'm going to wait for 1 hour. Maybe her roommate leaves at like a normal hour. Oh, she's awake. She's going back to bed. Yep. Alright, bye. And she's got her back turned to me. Oh my god, you're making it too easy. She turned her back to me for 2 seconds. That's all we needed. I got the book. Oh, there we go. Gotta turn that shit back in. A little bit of jank to this quest, but that's part of this of the charm, I would say. Now, what did it say? Yeah, we need to meet here, unless I go inside. I guess I can't. Maybe I need to wait until midnight. See what the quest said. Back to here by midnight. Okay, so what if I do this? I will... Actually, out of curiosity, is there anything cool in this journal? I haven't even, like, read it or even glanced at it. It is very much stolen. The seeds of the drinkers. Oh, gosh. What could that possibly mean? Nutrient solutions. Oh, okay, maybe this is like... Yeah, this is alchemical stuff. For a minute, I was like, when I heard the drinkers, it makes me think of the sleepers and the dreamers from the 6th house in Morrowind. So this is, yeah, alchemical and plant growing journal. One of them cut me, he says. Wait a second. Maybe there is something going on here. He says he needs some rat blood. I'll have to catch some of the filthy beggars. Excuse me? What could this entail? So the young plants are juveniles. I can see them waving as if in a breeze, although the air in my cellar is as still as death, he says, which is kind of cool. He says he's having a hard time catching cats, might start using dogs. These plants have a voracious appetite, so it's like flesh or meat-eating plants. As an experiment, I offered a drop of my own blood, which one of them drank greedily. The other drinkers are beginning to wither, right? So, a bucket of human blood from the healers? Oh, that's fucked up. Had to pay a high price, yes. Am I doing the right thing? The benefit of these plants to Cyrodiil? Oh boy. He's destroyed his notes for how to hybridize drinkers. I set the trays on the roof where the sun could strike them. An hour after sunrise, they were dead. My attempts to create a hybrid of vampire and plant have failed. They were too dangerous, he says. But then at the end, 2 parts grave dust, 1 part ash salts, mix them with human blood, exposed to 2 hours of moonlight each night. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm glad that he determined that this was not worth it, but goddamn. Some questionable shit. Alright, so we're gonna like go for 6 hours. Just gonna wait here, and I'm not gonna put this journal in a chest overnight where it can be stolen. I'm gonna keep it on my person. Another 6 hours. So what I want to know is when they appear. We're chilling. As I said, before midnight. We'll do 2 hours. So I'm like several hours before midnight. But I don't want to be too early, you know? I don't want to be too fashionably early. We'll do 1 more. Okay, well. You wanted before midnight, and here I am, fam. We don't go in a house unless we go into a house, maybe. It's an abandoned shack with a person I have not met before. Here he is. I've been so very early. Where have you been, dude?
Confused?
Are you confused?
He is the king of thieves in Cyrodiil. You could think of him as our guild master, although he would deny that title. Congratulations! You have returned with the diary. You have earned the right to join the Thieves Guild. You now owe your loyalty to our guild master, the Grey Fox. He has 3 rules you must follow.
Alright, hit me with them. May the best thief win.
First, never steal from another member of the guild. Second, never kill anyone on the job. This is not the Dark Brotherhood. Animals and monsters can be slain if necessary. Third, don't steal from the poor. The peasants and beggars are under the personal protection of the Grey Fox, particularly here on the waterfront.
You got it, fam. I mean, let's be honest. Nothing that would really interest us much anyway. What they would have.
What do you want to know?
What if I do kill someone?
Breaking any of the 3 rules means expulsion from the Thieves Guild. If you commit murder, you must pay the blood price.
Okay, so you can pay it off then.
Blood price is for each person slain. You can pay any of the guild doyen.
What if I steal from another thief?
From the guild.
Pay the fine to get back in. Cool. Probably how it works for all these. Where can I fend a fence?
The best fences are only available to the higher rank Thieves Guild members.
I wonder what a fence entails. Yo, Wizard, what's up, bud? Good questline? Nice, I'm excited.
Ungar lives in Bruma. He doesn't have much money, but he's the only place you can sell hot property if you are new to the Thieves Guild.
Selling property. Interesting.
The best source of information are the beggars. Their eyes and ears seem to be everywhere. However,
That is helpful.
be prepared
Gotta
to
spend a little bit coin, though. That's right.
They won't tell you anything for free. At least not anything true.
What is a doyen?
The doyen are the hands and eyes of the guildmaster. You take your orders from them, you get your favors from them. I am one doyen, and Skriva is the other.
Stolen goods, I gotcha, yeah. It's an interesting term. I've never heard that term before. Fences, that is. I was like, surely they don't mean literally like a fence, like the one he's standing in front of.
Jobs?
It's more of a wall, but
We're
still.
thieves, not masons or scribes. Look, you're on your own as a thief. Go find a likely-looking house. Case the joint to see when the owner is gone. When he leaves, you break in and steal some stuff. You don't need special permission or orders to do that. However, you will find that you can only sell stolen property to one of our guild fences.
Right.
Most other merchants won't take hot merchandise.
Right. Yeah, that's the red hand icon that we see on things that are stolen, and it has prompted me to not bother with stolen merchandise because, like you said, most people won't touch hot stuff.
Well, sometimes the guild gets a special commission. You know, guaranteed pay to acquire certain items for special clients.
Hey, what's up, Troubles?
You should check in
2x4s, yes. Yes, you're correct. So I should steal some 2x4s.
You can pay your fines to the guards, serve your time, or pay me half.
So half price, very nice. Sweet deal.
It's your prison sentence. He's been around forever.
Tell me more about this guy.
Must be 300 years or more since he took charge. I'm not sure he's even human.
Really? 300 years?
Guild members have sworn loyalty to him. If there is such a thing as a guild master, he's it. He's a captain of the Imperial Watch. He is pursuing a personal vendetta against the Thieves Guild and the Grey Fox. 2 years ago, I made a fool out of him when he tried to arrest me. Lex has never forgotten it.
Nice.
You can pay your...
Okay. Anything else? Special jobs. More experience first.
Use you on a commission job. Ongar tells me that you haven't turned in much loot yet.
So I need to sell more stolen contraband.
To the guild coffers by selling stolen items to Ongar. I might have something for you. Come back
Okay.
then.
So we gotta get some stolen good shit. Independent thievery, that's right.
You need...
Yeah, we need more experience. Cool. All right. So, sounds like that's kind of our marching orders then. I wonder if the other folks, the lady that we stole the journal from, and or the what's his face? The other lad, the lizard lad. I'm blanking on what the Argonian. I wonder if they're like gonna show up after midnight and be like, oh nuts, we just barely missed it, or if they're gonna try next time. We got in. Right, so that's that resolved, which is nice. What else though? There was something else I was going to do afterwards. Oh well, there's the Arcane University stuff for the main quest. I think he said Ungar. Ungar is in... Did he say Bruma? He's in Bruma. Okay. Now, one thing that comes to mind is that there's definitely going to be some stolen good stuff in, or thievable good stuff in Umbakano's place. So that'd be one way to get some good shit. But yeah, it's good to know that there's value in acquiring stolen goods and sell them off to the guy in Bruma specifically. Okay, so right, I remember now. Since I'm going to the Arcane University, I need to acquire some stuff anyway from some of these camps. Some dwarven artifacts and such. In fact, I think I might have stolen a couple things here. Oh, speaking of which, she's like, who the fuck are you? Yeah, because we'd been through here previously. Except it, oh, look, and our horse warped here with us magically. Looks like they did not keep the things that I had left here though, because yeah, there was a few staffs that I left here that I didn't have room for. I think maybe I'm misremembering though. Maybe it was a different one. Not gonna bother with the horse, but I will be scrounging. Maybe it was this one. It was this one, yes. I remember there was two lads. He just hit my horse? Oh god.
Take that. Do your worst.
They're really gonna just fight my horse and ignore me. That's really what you're gonna do, huh? Not enough magicka. My horse got fucked up in that whole situation. He had glass warhammer. Damn, son. Oh, I feel bad my horse got so messed up, man. I can heal him up, but it'll take a minute because I don't have the best healing. Oh, no, I do. Apparently, I do have the best heal. Oh, wait, no, never mind. It just wasn't showing me the full picture. Glasses, yeah, glasses is quite good. It's very, very good. I think he had glass, and the other guy had, I think, dwarven or dwemer gear. Even I don't know. See where I went. He didn't have it on his person. He had mithril gauntlets. That's pretty. He had some not bad stuff. Yes, I think this was the other place that I had been to. And yeah, it seems that the gear I had left here did not persist. Which is kind of a bummer because it was pretty expensive stuff. It's just I didn't have room for it. So I dropped it here with the anticipation of coming back. What in the world? Bandit carrier. Oh, this guy. All right, well, that's the main thing I was here for, is the cog, I think. Merchant's Curious. Huh. See, this is definitely a sign that I've been here before. That guy's such an awkward pose. Okay, so maybe I'm wrong because I remember coming through here specifically and fighting these dudes, and one of them had a dwarven warhammer, and the quest just said, oh yeah, you got to get some dwarven artifacts. And I was like, well, maybe this is one of the artifacts that I need, but I clearly had missed what that guy had. So maybe whatever weapon this guy was using is irrelevant. So anyway, let's continue then and gather the remaining stuff. So we've already cleared out Camp Alis and the Broch camp. We still need to hit up, whoops, Dagny's camp, Bodian, and Verus. And then whatever other things we hit up along the way. Our horse, of course, got quite wounded, so I'm going to give him a couple more healsies. Presumably he'll heal over time as well. But the more I can do, the better. And of course, we haven't been to these places before, so I need to hoof it. If you'll excuse the terminology, horse friend, I'll have to hoof it. But I'm not going to bother with bringing the horse with me. So I find it's more trouble than it's worth a lot of time. Usually not that heavy. How heavy was the glass warhammer? Because yeah, glass is very valuable. Very much agreed. 75, that's pretty heavy. I mean, you get a lot of value, but I don't think it's worth necessarily. There's apparently a mine here that I've missed. So I am curious. Echo mine. Alright, I'll bite. Yes, yes, this all sounds like a very good idea. A battered stool. Alright, let's grab a torch and begin our adventurings. It's our first dungeon of the night. Wait, is it our first dungeon? Yes, yes it is, because the dungeon we did find, we couldn't enter because it was too dark. Or too dark, yeah, because it was sealed, rather. There was no way in that shit. Alright, so it's a bandit cave of sorts. Mind me missing my shots. Is mithril. Fancy. It's fancy pants. So we got a direction that way to head. A bunch of closed doors.
I've been hearing disturbing tales about Oblivion gates opening all across Cyrodiil. Yes, it was. I hope it's just wild talk. You think? Goodbye. Good day.
I was hoping I could hear them talking shit. No, I was hoping I could like sneak around. That's okay. I'll take your lockpick though. Everyone has lockpicks here, so hopefully these aren't Thieves Guild people. Although if they were, and they were attacking us, then we would have justification to defend ourselves. So they'd be breaking the rules anyway. An average lock, we can break it with a spell. So easy. A wild dog with the torch. Is that what I am? I am... I mean, I don't look very dog-like, but I definitely don't look human either. I look like something in between, perhaps. I'll grab both of those. That's the end of the line here. I have a feeling this dungeon will be pretty brief. Probably like a single instance kind of thing. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but it's probably will not be one of those sprawling dungeons we've seen before. It just goes for miles and miles. Now the bandits' equipment is getting better. They got mithril. They got, you know, one guy had dwarven stuff. This person had dwarven stuff too, for that matter. People outside had glass armor, or glass weapons at least. But their stats wise, they don't seem any better, or not at least much better. If they are getting better stats, it's not as obvious because we are very easily dispatching them with our spells. Or maybe they're just vulnerable. Maybe they just don't have a lot of resistances. But I'm not complaining. Boop. You're mining nuggets of silver. Well, I'll mine it, I guess, presumably with my bare hands. I guess that's how I'm doing that. Ooh. Forgot this was a thing sometimes you can do. Not always, obviously, but in certain instances you can knock that shit over. For 21 more gold. Cool. So I should be keeping my eyes out for more of those kinds of situations where there's like an area behind the wood. So we got one more. I'll be a sneaky boy.
Your presence here will not be tolerated.
No, man, don't snitch.
Die! Die, damn you!
He had to wake up his homies. Not cool, bud. What if I stand right here and encourage you to shoot your buddies? Ouch. You're shooting me, not your buddies. Oh, God, that hurts a lot. Oh, I think we killed each other. We absolutely killed each other. I underestimated the damage output, man. I severely underestimated that room. I was like, oh, this room's gonna be chump change. Turns out it was a full chump bill. Hydrate time, you got it, Warbird. I should have saved before I entered there. As these guys have all been chump changed. These guys have been super easy to take out. This guy will take 2 shots? Yeah, 2 shots. Now we know. When we go into that room, we'll have to get good. Because it's full of scary people that are capable of scary things. There's a lot of... It was a shocking amount of damage. I think the bow and arrow guy especially was dangerous. Because we don't have a small amount of HP. We got pretty good HP. He either has... I mean, I was just saying that the people here aren't very strong. Maybe he's got, like, the giant skills. Or he had incredible, incredible equipment. Because, yeah, that was... Like, I looked down and my health was cratering. It's like by the time I noticed my predicament, it was about too late. So I will take all these, thank you. And then that other door had a few people, and then the part of the wood that we could knock down with our hands. I will do exactly that. But yes, not going in that area though. That area is full of scary things. Yeah, these folks not so much. They all take 2 taps.
What's the matter with
Nice knockback. What am I stuck on? I get stuck frequently on architecture when I'm like backpedaling. Like how her tail's kind of propping her up a little bit. Like she can't lie flat against her tail. He wielded a pickaxe. No, what weapon did you have? Oh, he had an axe. Okay. Sword and a war axe. I think war axes are one-handed. There we go. That's the person with the warhammer. And a lockpick. But yeah, they all have mithril. So cool. So cool and shiny. Dr. Warbird looking out. That's right. Dr. Warbird looking out for us, bud. So you best believe I'm gonna save manually before I enter that horrible place again. I've learned my lesson. I'll take the nuggies. Thank you for the nuggies. Delicious. Knock that shit over. So here I'm gonna have to be smarter about this. I was kind of flinging fireballs left and right. I wasn't being very smart. This time I'm gonna be slightly more prepared.
What's the news from the other parts of Tamria?
I have heard that the great houses of Morrowind are in upheaval. Indoril is in ruins.
It'd be cool if I could just get one of their attention.
By the Lords of Sky.
Where did you go? Come out. Morrowind has always
Who's
been
there?
a troubling place.
Oh, I hit. You know what? I'm gonna close the door. And bottleneck these bitches. Oh, wow. That was surprisingly easy. I must have hit him already. Hold on, hold on. Stop fighting me. I gotta loot your dead friend's corpse. Battle axe of voltage. Wow. The fuck is this thing? Oh, maybe this was fucking me up earlier because we were getting shock damage. It's very heavy and it's not really worth it, but I think it's Elven. What? Oh, shooting arrows at me. Oh, and of course, the resist fire. So yeah, this is not a good thing to use. Good job closing the door on me, man. You really got me there. Yeah, fire spells would not be good for this guy because he's a Dunmer. Dunmer don't give a shit about fire damage. I think. Are you also a Dunmer?
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Ouch. She is not a Dunmer. She is very vulnerable. So she's out. Alright, so now, use my other spells.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
He's a slippery boy. I think the axe guy was the dude who was messing me up the worst. This guy is really gonna be this way, huh? You're really just gonna sprint around? And he healed. Maybe he's the leader of the bunch. Maybe he's like the dude, because he's clearly the most prepared for this situation. It was much easier the second time around, and it was probably had everything to do with taking out the axe guy first. Got a raccoon in your... Oh, really? Did you, like, actually capture the raccoon, or you just saw him and he scampered off? Yeah, that looks very much like an elven axe, which by a well-wielded lad or lady could probably do quite a lot of damage. So that would do it. There's still bad guys afoot. Dwarven bow, that's cool. Yeah, she was not a Dunmer, so she got pretty good. Elven dagger, that's pretty cool. Wait, what did I just pick up? Oh, that was the quiver, I think, that they have in their person for elven arrows specifically. Because each quiver kind of looks a little bit different. Reflection, that's actually very good. That's a very good potion. Reflection, a little bit of reflection goes a long way, and for certain instances can be quite effective at dispatching bad guys. And if you're the player character and you're fighting somebody that has reflection on them, it can be very effective at having you murder yourself unknowingly. It's a good time. It's a good time. So we got that guy. He went, yeah, he's down that ways. What did you have, mysterious man? Got some more healing. He didn't choose to drink all of them, just drank one of them earlier, I think. What bow were you using? Just a plain-ass steel bow. Well, he was probably not the leader of the bunch with crappy gear like that. %, damage or spell. Yeah, reflect is... I mean, obviously it doesn't do shit against a melee or ranged archer person, but to an enemy spellcaster, reflect can be hilarious. And, again, when reflect is used against us, it can be fucking infuriating. It's like, oh god, I just used my big dick slapping the bad guy to death spell, and oh god, why is my dick getting slapped? This isn't how it works. And you see the telltale purple hue, and you go, oh, I know what happened. It all makes sense. One more path. And I'm gonna save, because last time I brazenly charged into battle, my testicles were used as a punching bag. This time, what have we here, he says. Rugged wastes and highland forests. Oh, he says. It's nice they give me subtitles. I feel like the game gives me subtitles when I am incapable of hearing bad guys, like in this case, and then it will not give me subtitles when I'm standing right next to them.
Who will?
Bye.
Goodbye.
What's up, bitches? I was gonna say she'll get a 2-tap. I could 2-tap if I had a little bit more Mergix. No, I got the Mergix. The healing and the lockpicks. And he was using a steel warhammer. steel equipment. Shit. We've seen people using dwarven stuff, elven stuff, glass stuff. You kidding me? Yes. Oh, silver rather. Silver's a little bit more fancy at least. Boop. Well, at least in some cases, the lockpicks are the most interesting thing these guys have. These guys and gals. This might be the end of the line with this particular area. Nothing there. Yippers. All right, cool. Well, that was just a little fun dungeon. A fungeon, if you will. We've marked that as an area that we've like fully resolved. We come back here again, they will most likely have repopulated with new bandits. But for now, or really just in general, like we know we've seen it all the way through. So we're gonna continue southernwards to Dagny's camp. But I'll be keeping an eye on the radar, the compass rather, or other things as they come into play. I could maybe stand to level up too. I do about 1 level per stream, more or less. So I do see something to the south, which excites me greatly. Some ruins with walls that are still very much standing. Ha! Ha! So I'll poke around a little bit, see what we got out here. Just some mushrooms and leeks and such. You know what? I guess I might as well grab these. That's actually... There's some things in there that are kind of interesting. Not just your standard garden variety vegetables and such. Presumably there's some kind of bad guy collective out here somewhere. Usually there's like scamps or clan fears or something... Something patrolling. There's really no, to my knowledge, there's no benefit to climbing these statues. Just, it's like a personal challenge. How high will the game let me go? Probably not very high, I guess. It's a wolf. That's not exactly the scariest thing ever. And I guess that the camp we were looking for, I mean, this isn't it right here. Talwinke, or Talwinku, or Wink, right? Maybe is the ruins most likely. The name of the ruin, the Iliad ruin site. Oh, here it is. Now the big question is, will it be vampires? Will it be undead? See if there's anything else up here. Will it be just monsters, like just, you know, nature-y monsters? We'll have to find out, but first... Hoping there's like other cool things out here. I'm seeing a lack of cool things. I mean, it looks nice, but not a lot of treasure caches. This is where we first entered. Okay, let's just go ahead and hop in to the main entrance then. We already checked this one, right? Yes, we did. Took a little bit of fall damage just for funsies. Let's grab our torch once again. As soon as I remember how to navigate the menus. All right. One more cough drop then. This is actually the last non-sugar-free cough drop. that I accidentally bought a month or so ago. So I'm slowly working on these. But I bought like a new bag that is the sugar-free kind that I prefer. So like, all right, cool. I'm almost worked my way through these things. All right, so let's see what awaits us in this one. My bet is going to be undead, based on no inputs, no intel that is, you know, worthwhile. Although torches are lit, so maybe it's people then. Maybe it's like conjurers or necromancers. If it was undead, like unmaintained undead, it'd probably all be dark. So I might already be wrong. Campfires, yeah, obviously people of some kind. Now, is it bad people or good people? I'm guessing you're probably bad people. Yep, you're bad people. They're not vampires. Well, maybe. No, they're just bandits. Yeah. If he was a vampire, he probably would have gotten one shot. Also, there it is. I was gonna say that I probably unknowingly tripped that, didn't I? Or maybe, well, no, I was the one that sprinted forward. Can I get these? Nope. Another dwarven Warhammer of Cold. Just probably frost damage. Enemies nearby. For a change. This looks nice and open. Well, that's actually not that open. Never mind. I was thinking it was gonna be like a big open room. Right, so I can't open this then. I need to step on that switch. If there was a bad guy I could lure to step onto that switch for me, that'd be really nice. That will go around. It keeps throwing me off. I keep seeing the sword at my hilt, and I see the green, and it makes me think it's a glass weapon. But then I remind myself, no, it's actually quite ebony. Also, this is interesting. It does collide with us, but only just barely. This would actually have a hard time hitting most characters or NPCs. So, kind of inconvenient, really. An inconvenient trap. I mean, I wouldn't want it for it to hit us, obviously, but it would most likely miss hitting another bad guy too. There's a dude. I'm just gonna go ahead and pretty much always assume if you're in a bandit cave and an NPC is seeing it with their back turned to you, you can probably assume they're a bad guy. And I mean, yeah, maybe these bandits would take prisoners or what have you, but seems like now you're pretty much safe to just blast with impunity. Ooh, new instance. Cool. Guess that means that's it for now. Some bones, some skulls. The usual Iliad ruins fare. Should save though. I don't want to get too confident, and especially now that we're in a large open area. Yeah, this is the good shit right here. Now somebody's gonna see me eventually because my sneak skills are not bad, but not the bestest. This is the big, large open area I was thinking I would eventually see anyway. Nothing else is probably good experience for my sneak skills. Not that I really need sneak, it's a nice skill to have, but I haven't really manually been doing much with it. For 40, it's actually pretty good though. We're getting close to Journey. I think, what is it, Journeyman? Yeah, Journeyman would be the midpoint. Just not half bad.
The pleasure is all mine.
What's happening?
Empire has given up on
I hear dialogue. And I see... Hold on, there's like a joke here about like, dialogue? Yeah, he's gonna die, ... a lot. I don't know, I'm trying to think of like how to bring the log part, but... Yes, definitely dying. Oh, so that's kind of cool. We killed the guy that this guy was talking to, but somehow we only aggroed the initial dude, so somehow this guy has no clue. Clueless. Well, that makes my job nice and easy. This cool dwarven mace. Enemies are still nearby. Wonder what statue this is of. That helmet looks maybe elven. Well, actually, it might be like the helmet I'm wearing. The what's it called? What's the kind of the armor I'm using right now? I've already forgotten. Mithril, that's right. Guess I should be grabbing these for potions in the future. Transmute spell turns them into a log, so they can die. ... A log. Yeah, it's a lot of effort to go through for a dumb joke, but I'm not opposed to high effort, low tier jokes like that. I think I'd be down for that. Same thing here. Gotta open this remotely. Okay, that can be arranged. Athletics have gone up. Good. Good for me. Oh, I see multiple pressure plates with multiple spikies. Now, if I could sucker in a bad guy. Oh, speak of the goddamn devil. Did it go off? Oh man, she's too smart. Well, first she's just gonna stand there and let me blast her, but she didn't want to set off the trap like I was hoping. This one, I think... Actually, yeah, which one would this one be? Yeah, I don't see a second trap, I just see the one. Nabbing everything I can see. Everything in sight.
Who's there?
Oh. Oh, there's a buddy down there. Oh. Interesting, he like... I guess he just didn't have a way to get to me. He definitely was aggro, but he just was like, I'm just gonna stay stationary, it's fine. I'll let him come to me. I think it's where we entered, isn't it? Right over there. It is. And we saw keeps archers, I think, kind of walking around. I'm thinking we'll see them again, most likely. Oh, there's one. Oops, my finger slipped. Oh, there, she's not an archer, she's an axe lady. Go over to more axe. 4 lockpicks. 3 of them. Hey, man. Hey, baby, we'll take those lockpicks. It's a valued resource. Fortify fatigue? Sure. Let me take a look through it. Add it to my list, please. 25 points for 45 seconds. Not too bad. We have a number of Fortify fatigue spells already, so this is nothing super special. battered crate with a covered pot. So that's the next major area to check out, but I definitely want to poke around in this large room for a bit more. Torch. I don't know what this kind of thing does to one's back, being hunched over like this for, you know, for in-game, the equivalent of in-game hours at a time. Seems unpleasant. There we go. Torch just went out. My one stolen torch. Is there a way to get down like a stairs where I can go down then come back up maybe? Look around a little bit more. Now, no dungeon is complete without some tasteful skeletons. This one's no different. Brass topaz ring? Sure, I'll take it. Go down this way. There's apparently one more little avenue that I've yet to explore. Although, it's probably if I'm going down. Looks like they were fighting rats earlier. Yeah, right down that way. So that's probably how they got here. I'm gonna go ahead and jump down. The brass ring? Don't mind. Actually, that... Hold on. Brass ring. I mean, it's not very high weight, obviously, but not very good value either. Need a prerequisite amount of skeletons. Funny World. That's very responsible of you. That's proper dungeon feng shui. I gotta save real quick. My chat window's doing the thing where it is stuck and I can't get it unstuck. There we go. Did not crash the game. Very good. We've had one hard crash tonight. We had another moment earlier where the game wanted to crash, but it didn't. All it did was that it like made the... It made my computer lock up for a second. And OBS got scared. But it all ended up okay. Interesting how this is very much illuminated. This one's all dark and sad. Oh, there's no little gem thing there. Poison of illness. Well, yes, that's what poisons typically do. They cause ill things to happen. It's not like I can press something to like activate these pedestals. No activation that I can tell. Okay. Well, only way to go is this way. Ooh, there's a person. She almost like ran into my missed shot, which would have been very cool of her, honestly. Would have been very nice for you to willingly throw yourself into my shot. That would have been very gamer of you. Elven Warhammer. Oop. A big chest. Anything fun? 31 gold. An average lock for 31 gold seems a little bit overdoing it a bit. More importantly, I will steal all their flour. And all their provisions. I will go ahead and rest. Actually, no, I think I will not level up in today's stream. I think we'll level up next time. And actually, for anybody curious, my next stream will most likely be tomorrow. Tomorrow in the evening hours. Wow, that is bright. That is so fucking bright. Good golly, Miss Molly. Alright, that answers this question then of how to get to this last little nook here. So that means one thing remaining. This over here. The Arancel. I think we came from that location. I'm not sure what this one is, if this one is different over here. I'm gonna bet that it probably is not. Oh, it's above, I think. Or below, maybe? Oh, over this way. I don't think we've seen this before then. It is iron arrows. Yeah, I've not been here before then. It's pretty good. So why did I not go here? Oh, is this the... Maybe this is like the locked area that we saw earlier. More elven battle axes, more elven gear. We're seeing it more often. Yeah, this is definitely a new area. It begs the question, how did I miss this earlier? The person has quite a bit more health. Although that, actually, they might just be a Dunmer with their cool fire resist. Get a bow and arrow. What? Oh, there you are. Oh, you're invisible. Fancy.
That's the best you can do.
Hedge wizard. That explains it. So they're the fancy person. Well, they're not fancy enough because we just beat the shit out of them. Oh no, you weren't the person I saw earlier. They were fancy though. Like that much is undeniable. Oh, they didn't have anything cool gear wise though. There's somebody with a bow and arrow. There you are. I think that's a Dunmer.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Getting tired.
Let's get this over with.
What I am doing is I'm missing a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a Dunmer who is resistant to fire, but is equally vulnerable to the usual stuffs. Ouch. He's a jumpy boy, good lord. Okay, well, he's also a dead boy, but yes, he was very jumpy. And the good news is that I probably have acquired approximately 900 arrows inside of my body right now. Yep, looks about right. Although, actually, most of these are arrows I want to keep to sell, so I guess I'll just keep them on my person for the time being. Looking like a pincushion motherfucker out here. An arrow and glass. Oh, dwarven arrows. Those aren't very valuable. I'll drop those. Put them in a nice little quiver. That always entertains me when you get shot with a bunch of arrows and you like extract the arrows that are on your person. That were used to wound you. But if you drop more than three or more, it places them in a quiver gently and then drops them on the ground. So it's like, let me just neatly conjure up a quiver so I can drop the stuff. Which is very silly. But yo, Arctic, what's up, buddy? Detailed view of Sadge Maroon's face, as you should. I mean, hopefully it's getting it set as the stream thumbnail, so you don't even have to click the stream. You could just go to your follow page and just see this handsome mug staring at you from the follow page and give you nightmares. If that's not the goal, then I don't know what is. It's good to see you, bud. By the way, Arctic, I'm excited for your house purchasing adventures, because it is exciting, and it's like you've like you've said, it's gonna be a lot of work for sure, but like I'm excited for you, bud. It's gonna be so cool. As you were saying the other day, or I guess this was like a week or so ago when you were telling me about it, but yeah, it sounds like a pretty nice setup. And I was telling Gracie how we were talking about how you were dreading the idea of any kind, like of having to do lawn maintenance and, you know, mowing lawns, that kind of thing, and how, and I feel the same way. It's like, yeah, that's something I wouldn't enjoy either. And we were kind of talking about how, because thankfully her lawn is, there's not really any grass at all on her front lawn. It's mostly just trees and like bushes and plants. So things that need to be maintained, but no mowing and shit, which is nice. And the backyard is mostly same kind of thing, bushes and trees, things that need to be maintained, and pulling weeds, of course. But you know, I'll deal with that much more readily than yeah, mowing lawns and shit like that, just because that gets annoying. Also, a glass bow. I think this is the first time we've seen a glass bow before. Also, like the implication when we killed him, he like fell over backwards and knocked over this barrel that had pumpkins and meat and radishes. I will steal all these things. Every single goddamn one. A BTTV emote. You know what? We could probably make that happen. Oh gosh, I could probably turn this wish into a reality. Just this big old mug. Now the question though is, would we want it with this helmet or the old helmet, or would we want a an unprotected a nude headed, a condomless Sadge? That's basically what I'm getting at. Sadge Maroon without condom ? That's pretty much the quandary. Some kind of astroturf kind of thing. Friends are willing. Oh, that's nice. Arctic. Yeah. Yeah, maybe you told me about the astroturf thing. When you say friends willing to handle, do you mean like friends like pitching in to help out with lawn care, or pitching in with like landscaping projects to ungrassify it? Bare Belland. We can only hope. Infected. I've never thought about that, but I like that too. That is a good term. It says go for the no helm. Yeah, that really is. It's the version of him we see the least often, but it is the most pure, the most like distilled, unrefined and raw version of Sadge that we could ever hope for. It's like, you know how on Twitter we're starting to see more novelty accounts, t-shirts that go hard, such and such that goes hard, shit that rawest XYZ, raw anime moments, raw movie quotes, Mad Men quotes that go hard, like that kind of stuff. This is Sadge Maroon that goes hard. Sadge Maroon that is raw, untamed. 1.5 inches. Hey man, you can you can do a lot of damage with 1.5 inches, Alex says to himself in a strangely reassuring fashion. Now I know the band Electric Six, but I definitely don't know that song. Although I don't know very many songs by them, so I'm not exactly a connoisseur. Hazel. Is that where we were earlier? Is this something different? Oh wait, no, we were in here earlier. The Hazel is something new, I guess. Oh, we have not been here. Okay, so okay. I've got my wires crossed. I thought we had already been to the Aranzel. But apparently, this other place is the stuff we've already been to. Which makes sense, because that leads outside. Yeah, okay, never mind. I've combobulated all the knowledge into my brain. The songs that I would have heard. Yeah, it's like, if it's the kind of thing where they were Were they like popular in the early 2000s? Like early to mid 2000s? So, because if they're the band that I think that they are, I wouldn't know like the song, but yeah, they were probably like a oh, wait, she drained all my magic. They were probably a band from that era that I probably missed out on. And might know a song or two. Actually drained my Magico, which is honestly not nice. Go over mace. And there's something. Oh wait, I think it's a statue maybe that I'm seeing. Is that a person sleeping? Oh, I'm still poisoned, by the way. It is. I could be sneaky and throw a little thingy at him, sling a thingy at him. Let's see if I can get closer, though. That is recognized necessarily. I would probably know. I bet if I looked them up and I saw like one or two of like the top rated songs, I would be like, oh, that band. I've mentioned before that Gracie has kind of a temporary roommate right now. It's one of her friends from Ukraine. That's staying with her for a bit. And whoa, Jesus, that was a full like 1 second stun lock. And we were talking. I was over at her place the other day. Over at Grace's place the other day, and the three of us we were watching something, and there was a I think the movie or TV show we were watching had like somebody referenced Linkin Park, and Grace's roommate was like, oh shit, I loved Linkin Park back in the day, and the three of us got to talking kind of about music from that era, because yeah, she loved Linkin Park. She said they actually came to town one day. Or like I guess to the capital, to Kyiv one day, but she couldn't go because she was like too young at the time, so like her parents weren't gonna let her go by herself, that kind of thing. But yeah, like we got to talking. Like Linkin Park is one of those bands where when they were popular, I was like, I guess in some ways I was kind of the target demographic, but I feel like I was too young to really appreciate them. Because I would have been in like 6th grade, maybe like 7th grade, maybe. I never really got them necessarily, and by the time I started getting into metal and like hard rock, that kind of stuff, I feel like I had kind of missed the boat on them. And of course, you know, their singer tragically passed away a few years ago, so that unfortunately is pretty much done. But like, yeah, I feel like I need to go back and give them a fair shake. Oh, they're the high voltage song, yeah. Danger, danger, high voltage. I can't really do the voice, but yes. That's a fun song. I didn't realize that was the... Okay, yeah. Not at all what I was thinking then. Like, definitely bands from... Like, a band from, like, the early to mid-2000s. But I was thinking more along the lines of... Like, alternative rock. I guess that's kind of considered alternative rock, but... That's, like, more... That's, like, almost an electric vibe to it, kind of, sort of. Electric and some... Not EDM, necessarily, but maybe some danceability-ness to it. This person's gonna get got. Oh, wrong spell. Yeah, what's up, whale? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get this person. Then I heal myself aggressively. I was hoping she would, like, fall down. It's good to see you, whale. Yeah, I don't know if I've heard that song. The name is unique, I'll say that much. Strong poison of separation to drain your magicers. Mergicers. What weapon was she wielding? It actually could have fallen down. It's a very real possibility. There's a dude who is sleeping. Is he still snoozing? He's awake now. I was thinking if I could, like, kind of plot where he was going. I try to lead the shot, but I wasn't sure which direction he was going to go. I'm guessing it's going to come from that direction. Oh, there he is. This guy actually has quite a bit of health then, because he took 3 shots. Most people just take 2. So yeah, rock. Yeah. I was thinking like almost like a comedy not exactly a novelty band, but definitely having some like some winks and some tongues firmly planted in cheek while they sing their songs. Almost kind of oh, interesting. Shock comedy, yeah. Like the Danger High Voltage song is like, that's just a fun, like catchy, kind of silly song, but I wouldn't necessarily call it like shocking necessarily, but maybe some of the others.
Stop where you are.
This guy's got a glass mace and no shield. Need more juice. Down he goes. That's what we were hoping. That's what I was hoping would happen earlier. In fact, can I add more bodies to the pile? There's kind of like, there's kind of slump down. It's not exactly as bombastic. Yeah, not the most silliest exhibition of the game's physics engine. Light bulbs for tits, nice. That's wonderful, actually. I love that. That sounds very like silly and lighthearted, but also like self-aware. Yeah, very tongue-in-cheek and very, very silly. I like it. When we touch, when we kiss. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was Havoc specifically, but yes. This era of games and Havoc physics engine, it's a good time. It's a real good time. Alright, so that takes us back to the previous area. We'll recognize this. Yeah, we've seen this earlier. That means the only way to go, I believe, is down. Actually, wait, there's one other staircase. Well, it does lead down, but not to the big area. Unless maybe it ultimately leads to the big area. With a skull precariously placed. Oh! Oh, it's because my torch burnt out. I was like, oh god, did me moving the skull fuck something up? No, it's just my torch burning out. I was hoping it'd be an Indiana Jones kind of situation. You remove the object on the pedestal, then a giant boulder comes and squishes your nutsack. Launches anything it is. That's correct. Yes, that's the joy. The joy of the Havoc's the like early to mid to like mid to late 2000s PC and Xbox and PlayStation video game experience. The physics engine is like one of the main selling points and like really built into the game as like a major feature, including all the quirks and janks that come with it. It's a good time. Where's the guy that slid down? Oh, his corpse didn't fall all the way down then. It's on the pedestal then. Ouch. Oh, you're invisible. I gotta be more careful about the invisible friends. Something I was not ready for. This ends now. Yes, it does. You're correct. Get an elven helmet of some kind. Elven helmet. Fancy. Elven boots. Sure. Summer shield. Or shield of summer, rather. I'll grab it. I'm grabbing all of his stuff. I'm practically leaving him naked. Source engine physics, yep. That's another big one. Well, I mean, Half-Life 2, I mean, that's like... Yeah, that was very much built around the physics engine as a fun little detail. Now, Chameleon 20% is actually super good. That's really good. Yes, I am leaving this man almost entirely naked. Chameleon 20% as a constant effect is pretty nutty. It's something I won't use all that often, but in times where I have to be sneaky, oh yeah, we're gonna use that shit. It gonna be good. I can't repair my blade because it's technically magic. Forgot about that detail. And because our armor our hammers last longer, it means we're able to get more repairs, and more repairs means it's easier to get experience raising our armorer stat, and more experience with the armorer stat means raising the level easier. It just all falls into place, baby. Oh, I'm on a little bit of fire. Casual amounts of fire. Mr. JD, what's up, buddy? 20. I know, that's shockingly good. That's the kind of thing I wouldn't expect to see until much later in the game. They're leaking out. That's right. Yeah, they're leaking out of his brain. He needs to exercise the moon runes more often. Wrong keyboard. That's actually interesting. I'd kind of wondered how one would like quickly type in Japanese character sets or just non-English character sets. And yeah, I'm guessing you have to like activate different language settings in Windows or your chosen operating system. Wish it was this. Yeah, exactly. It's very unrealistic, but that's the fun. New Claymore, by the way. Disintegrate weapon on strike. Yeah, I don't know. We were just saying earlier how disintegrate weapon, disintegrate armor is fun in theory, but for the player character to use against a bad guy, it's not really as sensible. Because I feel like, I mean, I can use this a bunch, I guess, but I mean, after so many hits, the person's gonna die. So, you know, they will die before their weapon dies, most likely. So I'm not gonna really bother with this. And of course, it's very heavy, but still, it's a claymore, which is pretty sick. What's that book? Have something cool? Acrobatics, I'll take it. There's like quick, yeah, there's like little quick settings for it. Quick switches, that's kind of nice. Hotkeys, there we go. Other hotkeys to select which specific set of moon runes, because you're right, there are different ones. I don't know much about them, but I do know that there are different ones. JD, do you have any streams planned this week? Because I know, what was it, I guess 2 weeks ago, JD did that. It was a challenge stream of his own accord. Warhammer of Dissolution. I'm curious to see what this is. A challenge stream of his own accord where he streamed almost entirely, if not 100% entirely, in Japanese. Because JD has been learning Japanese for many years. And Arctic was in there for part of it. Disintegrate armor. Okay, so lots of disintegrations. Okay, very nice. Bloop. They have 3. I didn't know they had 3 of them. I thought they just had 2. Just leave it, just because it's easy. A Romaji setting. Interesting. So yeah, Roman characters. I guess that's the term. That's kind of cool, though. Yeah, if you just leave it on that setting, then yeah, by all means. It's easy to let the moon runes spill forth. This poor guy. I stole everything from him. You took everything from me. I don't even know who you are. Take all those. Yoink. So as far as places to go, I think there's only one area left. Oh, I think that's actually it. So that leads up. Okay, yeah. So I guess this guy and the spellcaster person were the 2 last holdouts. Or Skyward Sword. Oh, cool. Is it Skyward Sword the HD re-release or like randomizer? Oh, I did. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, you're doing some Majora's Mask rando, which is nice. Oh, a little snuggle pile. Or murder pile. Snuggle pile, murder pile, potato, potato. I think we've seen all there is. Yeah, this place has been thoroughly excavated. Oh. Oh. A lot of personal growth. Yes, understandable. Understandable, because yes, the house stuff is a big one, obviously. Yeah, that's like, I definitely can understand the notion of feeling like you're overdoing it with like too many projects, too many like fun or like pet projects, personal growth projects, like you said. Because yeah, you don't want to overdo it because it's easy to spread yourself too thin. I was just saying earlier, it's like I'm trying to, of course, maintain the stream. I'm trying to maintain the YouTube videos. I'm trying to work on my mods for Morrowind Randomizer. trying to catch up on all these differing things, trying to continue uploads on the archives channel, and like getting like designing thumbnails for like all the archive videos takes a long time. Even if each one takes only 10 minutes, there's hundreds of videos to go through, so it's a lot. This place is clean, baby. Get the fuck out of Dodge. Let's go. I guess, yeah, the one where the red arrow is pointing me. The switch port, right, yeah. Yeah, because remember, JD, you were telling me how you had tried your hand at emulating Skyward Sword, and you were able to get fairly far, but there came a point, I think in like one of the earlier dungeons where the motion input was a little bit clunky on emulator. So, yeah, if you've been unable to play Skyward Sword in a while, then yeah, playing the Switch version seems pretty nice. I've heard pretty good things about it, which is encouraging. 3 or 4 personal growth projects again. A day, rather. Personal growth, he says. Alright, alright. I'm picking up what you're putting down, Elgaso, and I approve. I've never even thought of that as vernacular, and I'm very much down for it now. The eyeball, that's right, because you have to... There's like a certain motion to smack the eyeball down, which is hard to do on emulator. I do know, I actually have not watched that video yet, but there's a video by either Game Theories or I can't remember who it was. Somebody made a YouTube video that talked about some of the very elaborate processes that Nintendo in particular has gone through over the years of their cartridge games in particular. Super Nintendo N64 cartridge games to try to suss out bootleg copies of games. It's like if somebody were to make a bootleg copy of Ocarina of Time, there would be like something early on in the game to basically soft lock the player out of the game or from continuing. I almost wonder if that was almost like an accidental but unfortunately effective way of locking people out. Look at this guy with this fancy golden armor. Fancy piss armor. It's probably Elven. It's probably not piss, it's probably Elven. Elven mace. Where'd your buddy go? You had a buddy, didn't you? It's probably heavy armor. Storms or frost. Yeah, so it's like pick your flavor. It is. Oh wow, it's very good. Light armor. Yeah, wow, that's awesome. So it would mean better armor, but a little bit less shock resistance. Well, we're not really finding a lot of shocking things, so there it is. It doesn't exactly fit at all with the rest of our set, but that works. Now, these would also probably do better armor, except I think the things they do, the other things they do are nice, like fortify speed. Well, it's only 8 points, and our speed is already kind of dumb. Our speed is already pretty dumb as it is. So yeah, maybe this is a worth. Oh god, we somehow look more ridiculous, and I am very okay with this. Why do elven boots look so weird? Oh my god, we look fucking ridiculous. Okay, I mean, the honest truth of the matter is that I think this is the better thing to use right now. For the helmet, at least. Because resist magic is pretty sick. Yeah, that's pretty good. But man, do we look dumb with this, and I kind of love it. Fortify Magic. Every time I scroll over the Fortify Magica pants, hits my ass. Object in motion. An object in motion stays in lotion when it's covered in lotion. I can't really get over this goofy ass boots. These look like a throwback to how Argonian legs looked in Morrowind. Like, did the elves just have clawed feet? Like, this is ridiculous. Like I said, I think I'm okay with the boots. I think losing Losing 8 speed, I think I'm willing to sacrifice for better armor. But the resist magic, I think I don't want to give that up yet. By the way, I just murdered this guy's friend, and I have successfully cannibalized his equipment. Ouch. Whoa. That's not good. Let's see if it comes back. Hopefully you can hear me right now. My monitor shut off. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna wait for it. Will we bring it back? Okay, the game... Alright, hold on. I gotta pause. Alright, that was a bad one. It killed my graphics drivers. That's always a good sign. You know, it's a good like panic moment when the graphics drivers get reset and both my monitors go down. Screen is all black for a bit there. You can probably, I'm guessing you could probably see me now. But yeah, that was one where my graphics drivers went down. I heard like Windows disconnect noises and both my monitors disconnected. So that's how you know it was a good moment. Certified Oblivion moment. But it is still running. So do you want to hear what horrible thing I did that caused that to happen? I tried to cast a spell. I pressed the spellcast button, and clearly that was a big no-no. So I'm sorry, game. I'll never do it again. I'll never try to cast a spell in this video game ever again. I promise. Hedge Wizard. Yeah, we're back. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I figured it would come back eventually. It's happened so many times now. Now it's like when it does happen, I'm like, it'll come back. It always does. Well, and even if when it doesn't come back, I don't panic too much because, like, well, I guess the last 3 streams I've done, well, the last 2 Morrowind streams, or Oblivion streams I've done, the game crashed or my internet went down when it was late. So it was like, well, that's as good a time as any to call it. But anywho, now that we had a little bit of we had some Oblivion moments, some certified Oblivion moments. We found this particular camp. Some bad guys that we dispatched, and a deer who's running around. Nobody had the dwarven cogs that I desired, but I bet... They're not in here, never mind. Or some kind of dwarven thing, whether it be cogs or other paraphernalia. He's too powerful. You're accurate. You are very accurate. The game is wise to fear us. And the spells we wield. So allegedly... That's actually kind of nice. Look at this little pond over here. How picturesque. But allegedly, there was supposed to be some dwarven contraband around here that we were supposed to get. The way it happened last time is that there was apparently an NPC that we fought, but didn't, like, sufficiently check his court. What in the world? Oh, it's an Oblivion Gate. It's an Oblivion Gate. That explains it. Also, some ruins to the southwest. That looks to be a standard clan fear, methinks. It's a runt. Runt to the litter. Yes, definitely an Oblivion Gate. No questioning it. As the deer are scampering. We got wolves. Oh no, is he gonna fight the dude? No, they're gonna be aligned. I was hoping they'd fight each other. So we'll go ahead and kill these guys, but we're not gonna enter this gate just yet. I have a feeling I need to wait till later. From the main quest, maybe. Ouch. Ouch. Jesus. That was a painful, like, 3-hit combo, man. Took a lot of my health and I couldn't do shit. Clan Fear Claws. I'll take it. We can make some potions out of these, maybe. The pelts are just for selling. They're commodity, so I don't think you can actually make potions with them. Where's the first one we fought? Because that guy could have also had some stuff. He probably went down the hill. But anyway, yeah. I mean, these look awesome and delightfully menacing, but here he is. We'll come back at a later date, because I'm assuming that there'll be like a specific time where we'll need to be slaying Oblivion gates left and right. For this camp and the rumors of dwarven contraband. We just fought two boys who may or may not have been back in town. He had elven stuff, and his buddy also had elven stuff, most of which we stole from his corpse. Elven mace. Wait a second. Huh. Did I kill this guy? Bandit carrier. Well, that's embarrassing. I guess I never checked his corpse. Anyway. Helmet of magic. Wait a second. Did I accidentally give him my old helmet? I'm gonna feel like a doofus if I accidentally equipped him with my old helmet. Okay, no, he just so happens to have an exact replica of the helmet that I have. So we don't need the boots, and the cuirass is worse than our cuirass when it's, you know, fully healed up. Okay, well anyway, he had the Dwemer Coerher. I don't know how to say that word, but the piece of equipment. If I can find it. Make sure we actually grabbed it. Oh god damn it. Where did it go? I did click it, didn't I? I mean, it wouldn't be a piece of armor. Okay, let's just check the full list. We're gonna be in the miscellaneous section. Like after the keys. Yeah, somewhere around here. Okay. I must have not clicked it then. Where the fuck did it go? Here it is, yep. Yeah. Okay. There we go. I can't miss it now. Alright, so we've got it. I remember these. These were a frequent... Maybe not a frequent, but there were a few points in Morrowind where you had to get these for various quests. So, seeing this is a nice throwback. In fact... Oh, you can't remove... I wanted to see what it looks like in the wild. Yeah, the Oblivion gates. Yeah, I mean, the Eye of Sauron, even the icon looks kind of like the Eye of Sauron, doesn't it? But yes, the Lord of the Rings, Eye of Sauron, similarities are very much noteworthy. Alright, so we got that sorted out. I think we're gonna wrap it up here, my friends. We'll continue next time by exploring, by basically wrapping up the rest of the acquire the dwarven gear quests, because I was gonna say, I think I saw something else back this way. Grab the rest of the dwarven contraband quests, but there's, yeah, here we go. It wasn't loading in at first. There was a tower this way that I definitely want to check out, some kind of stronghold, and then there's 2 other camps after that. So we'll be gallivanting about throughout the Colovian Highlands for a bit. And we'll just do one of these as whenever we like go past the Oblivion Gate. If we don't look at it, then it's out of sight, out of mind. It's not our problem, as long as we don't see it. Got some Nirnroot, by the way. Hey. Nirnroot plant. Haven't seen one of those in a minute. There's a deer emerged from the water, from the pond, and a skeleton. A bloodied skeleton is down here that I cannot interact with, but they have a chest with a hand scythe and a quill. Okay, I was hoping there'd be something cool down here, but Now, clearly the deer was the one who killed this man and tried to bury his corpse, or hide the corpse. Come on, we all know better. We all know how this works. Thank you for joining in. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys for hanging out. Had some new folks join in. We had Game Trader too with a very nice first time sub earlier, which was very generous. They're one of the nice folks that I would have seen over at when we went to Missouri Game Con. When I went to Missouri Game Con 2 weeks ago, they were probably one of the either YouTube folks that I would have interacted with, or one of the merchants running there at one of the booths in the merchants area, which is really nice. So it was nice of them to pop in for a bit. And we'll do more of this tomorrow. We'll go ahead and save here.